catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.
Good morning, la 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 la. Sheila, over to you.
Oh, good morning to you.
And you. Morning! How the devil are you today? I hope you're well. We've got a cracking show for you today. I'm Lucy. If you've not met me before, the warmest of welcomes. I hope you're well. And I'm also joined by, and it's ages since we worked together. In fact, the last time we saw each other, we'd also had a few at a party. So it's nice to see you while we're both
you, and your hair looks lovely.
Thank you very much.
Really lovely.
Yeah,
I love it.
Just trying little things out at the moment. Nice. Gone back to my natural colour. Yeah, it's the first time my mum will have seen it, so no doubt I'll come off air to a text what she thinks as well. So.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think it looks lovely.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, I'm joined by Sheila today. Tell me your news. Tell me your gossip. News, gossip, no?
No, nothing, no.
I haven't even seen you since New Year, so have you made any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah.
Oh? One's for live telly?
Which won't ever work. I always say these things, but they never happen. Just to find a bit more time, really, for my jewellery making.
Opposed to everybody else's that you're making, or looking after the grandchildren as well.
It's life, isn't it? You know, we all sort of get that busy, don't we, with life and what we do, and time goes so quickly.
I know.
And the older you get, the quicker it goes.
Oh, e-bagel. I know. Yeah. So more time for jewellery making. So have you found more time at the moment?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. No. Well, no doubt, Sheila.
What's yours?
Well, actually, what's my New Year's resolution? To stress less.
Well, yes, that was also that was another thing I did think about.
I think I've been really good this year so far. Well, I mean, I don't really stress at work. I stress when I'm at home. I'm a stress head. I'm a complete stress and anxiety head. So.
Yeah. We all stress. We all
do.
It's part of our makeup, isn't it? Really.
It is. But as crafters, as jewellery makers, we should perhaps just, find peace and tranquility in jewellery making. I haven't had time to do anything. I'm looking forward to the 5th of February when I can actually be on air and make jewellery. The 5th of February. It's because I'm nervous about it. So we have got an absolutely cracking show ahead. Now, within this show today, we are going to be launching a brand new gemstone for you that we've never had on the channel before. We gave you a little bit of a heads up of it in yesterday's show, so you might have just seen it this morning. If I just get a little example here. Look at that colour. We've got a range of this incredible agate to launch for you today. It's brand new to the show, and I can promise you now, every single strand is going so low. You are going to be completely blown away by the fact that that is going to be going as low as it's going to. And we've got 6 different cuts of that gemstone available for you in today's show. Now we've also got, as always, we've got 3 brand new kits. So the first one coming up is just absolutely gorgeous, and it's got the most incredible, oh, I'm not actually going to give it away. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Gorgeous shell pearl in there. So, oh, when you know what that, oh my word, oh my word, oh my word. Let's just think Kenya, Tanzania, around that little region of the world. Very spectacular gemstones come from there, and you've got a gem from that location coming up in that kit. Also coming up for you a little bit later is another kit. Let's have a look at this one for you in just a second. It's called Pandemonium. I like that name. I like that, I like that. I don't think we're going to see it just yet. So, shall we... Oh, we've got it. Let's have a look. Oh, no, that's the same one. We'll come up to it very shortly. It's just we're having a little technical... There's a little George the resident gremlin in the system. Right, we've got so much on its way for you, including, a third kit as well. And our third kit has got the equivalent of 8 strands in it. It's got the equivalent of 8 strands in it. It's an amazing kit, and when you see the price of it, you'll be blown away. So many gemstones in that kit. It's going to keep you going and going and going and going on and on and on and on and on for ages. So every day, if you join us, you'll know this already. We do the early bird, and the early bird catches the worm, so we're going to do a fantastic offer to get you kick-started this morning. Now, don't forget, it's only one postage and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Now, we're going to do a 3-for-2 offer on our early bird. However, they are massively reduced in price, and then you get 3 for 2. Oh my word! Look at these! And you're getting all 3 strands there. Each strand is going to include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Approximately 13 of those on each strand. Look at those! They are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. That's really attractive, Lucy. So they are the most beautiful faceted rice beads of black onyx. So they're 3 centimetres in their length and 3 centimetres in their length and a centimetre in their diameter. Look at the way that they've been faceted. Right, early bird catch the worm. We've got loads of you on the phone lines already. Thank you for dialing up. It's a free phone number. The code on the top of your screen is for those of you if you also want to add to your basket allocations. Maybe you've already shopped with us so far today. It is only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. There's 800 carats. Now, if you just think about the price of one of those strands, I'm going to hold it up to my neckline if that's okay. Because the sparkle and the elegance just from these. Sheila, I bet you'd love to use these, wouldn't you?
They're beautiful, aren't they? Well, as you know, black onyx and anything black is it's a favourite with me.
Glamour. Look at her, little glamour puss sat there looking all...
Got a sparkle on.
I know, very Mary Quant today, aren't you?
Actually, it is her.
Yeah, look very fabulous. I've got my cardi on, I feel quite underdressed for a Thursday. Right. So we've got the 3 strands of these. They're going to be an incredible offer, all 3 strands. Usually they're individual strands. They've got an incredibly low price on them anyway. We're going to go even lower for the bundle offer. It's going to work out as 3 for 2. You've got 3 centimetres in the length, 10 millimetres, so a centimetre in its thickness there. Good luck, everyone. These are your staple essential for glamorous, elegant jewellery. The code is NBC. R50, you need to use that code to get this deal. A brand new offer today, £13.90 for all 3 of those. How many places would you pay that? Oh, more than that maybe, for 1 strand. £13.90. That is amazing. It's amazing. What is it, everybody? Oh, do you know what? My team is well with me today. Yeah, brilliant. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. At £13.90, they are your absolute essential. If you've just joined me this morning, this deal is only available while stocks last, and it's only a deal that's on today. At 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, they'll go back up to their original price, and you'd buy them all individually. So you get 3 for the price of 2 this morning. So you're getting 3 of these strands for less actually than the price of 2 original prices on them. £13.90 for all 3. NBC R50. get them added onto your order. And even if, you know, if you've just thought, yeah, I think I might have a little look today, see what's going on, you are going to be shopping. In fact, let's just confirm something for a second. By watching the show today, you will be making a purchase because we've got the launch of the most amazing, it's brand new, the brand new blue fire agate, and it is, I mean, it is stunning. It's been taken to a very high temperature, and in its heat treatment, then we get this absolutely beautiful hue of blue. Let me just show you these again. They are exquisite. I've got lots of different shapes coming up for you as well. I mean, this is a really lovely way. How many of you got the blue lace agate? That was quite high price, wasn't it? Blue lace agate, I mean, it's got uniform banding, so you can pay quite a lot for it, but this is so pretty, and you will not believe the price of those. We're going to do the first one very shortly to kickstart the launch of those. Okay, so, are you having a nice day? Are you having a nice day so far? Have you got any plans? Any nice plans for today? Or are you just going to chill out? Stay in and chill out? Can I just address something that I read on Facebook just before I came on air? And that was the fact that there's a really lovely sense of community on there, and everyone really sort of pulls together. And if you just ever need to feel like you're part of a group, you are. And pop onto the Facebook page if you can, and you'll get a great sense of community. And also, I did read on there about a lady saying, you know, she doesn't like going out so much. Leaving the house is not something that she can do very easily. And, you know, meeting different people. What we're going to be doing this summer, and there is a date to be announced, so we're going to have a big meeting of all jewellery makers. And we'll probably be doing it in the Midlands. We're going to give you as much notice as we possibly can. And we're going to organise a big meeting so you can all join together. You can meet each other in person, have lots of cups of tea and cake. You're amongst friends because we're all fellow jewellery makers. And I'm just hoping, I'm hoping that you're going to come along. So if you want to send me some feedback and things that you'd like to do at that meeting, well, a big meet-up. We'll probably do it in the Midlands for the first one. So it's sort of a midway point for most people in the UK, and then hopefully we'll start to be able to do them all over the country. But this summer we're going to do that so you can meet fellow jewellery makers as well. Right then, so we're now going to do this amazing, now literally I'm amazed we've got any stock of this left because they were launched when I wasn't on air, and that really cheesed me off. They're beautiful. First of all, have a look at these little ones. Valentine's Day is approaching. Have you got anything planned for your first married Valentine's Day? Ollie, you know, obviously the pressure is on.
Booked a table.
You've booked a table already?
Yeah. Have to with the places
Yeah, you... Oh, he said you have to with the places I go. Yeah. Joe, No, I can't say it actually. No, I'll tell you after Valentine's Day. So, these are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little hearts. Look at those, they're gorgeous. I did actually see a Facebook comment as well this morning about somebody had seen the price of a piece of hematite jewellery elsewhere. I know. You see, legally, I can't really do price comparisons to elsewhere, but you can out there. Now, it's not just those. Look at this. Oh, Chloe, you're kidding. Chloe's husband's away for their first married Valentine's Day. I think we might. You don't do anything about it, Karen? Yeah, Chloe, come round to ours. Me, Drew and the Fonz will be just chilling out probably. Look at these gorgeous little, they're like little chevrons, aren't they? If I hold them that way, you can see what I mean a bit more. Well, no, actually, they're just like triangles, Lucy. What are you talking about? Little triangles with this pyramid-esque feature to them. They just peep up, they're not flush. Now, can you imagine those perhaps all bunched together as well? Gorgeous. And then, are you ready for La Piece de Resistance? We've hardly got any of these packs remaining. Look at this hematite. You need to be getting this now because I don't believe you can get them in any other way than getting this amazing metallic hematite. in this 3-strand pack, you've got these beautiful hearts. Those on a little charm bracelet look adorable. You've got little triangles there to really start being adventurous with the different designs you can make. And this amazing hematite with this metallic coating on, that is just stunning. But it's not just sort of painted on, it's done with a heat treatment as well. So it's not gonna come off. It's not like you've got a coating that's just painted off and you can peel it off. That's then literally treated, a heat treatment that's treated the outside surface of the hematite with colour as well. So it's there to stay, it's embedded into the top layer of the gemstone. One post and packaging all day today, 0800 644 655, and it's only £4.95. For all of your purchases to be couriered to your door. These are absolutely beautiful gemstones. You've got 390 carats of genuine hematite. Hematite. £12.95. £12.95. Now, Ollie is looking at, I know. Ollie's looking at me as if to go, yeah, he's looking out for my best interest really, and is it, yeah, I think he is thinking that as well. He's looking at me thinking, Lucy, get a life. £12.95. HWP093, they are going really quickly now. Really limited stock. Can't actually talk. And actually, do you know what? You could really work those nicely with that early bird special that we've got going on today. If I could actually show you them in the way that I mean to. There we go. Don't they look amazing? So this 3-strand pack here is your early bird special. That's at the bottom of your screen, and that's NBC R50 for these. And the code for the hematite, these ones, is HWP093. They're gorgeous. How stunning are those little hearts? And then your little triangles and that colour there. Right, we're really limited. We've got less than 50 of those available for you. Less than 50 available for you. £12.95 on those. Now, I also want to give you a little heads up on something else that's popping up in today's show. You see, we're going to be packed full of fun and frivolities. It's myself and Sheila, so goodness knows what may occur. She's busy. She's busy Mary Quanting it up. Look, this 3-strand pack that we're going to launch later today as well. Beautiful. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? There's some aspects of that boat, I wouldn't choose all of them, but there's some of these that would work really nicely together. Just a little food for thought. Greys and pastels, very on trend, a bang on trend. So that's a 3-strand pack, brand new, coming up later in the show. Now, okay, this kit is so beautiful. Oh! I really dislike my director right now. I'll tell you what's going on. This is called City Limits, and they were saying it should be called, sorry, no, this is Soul City, except they were saying it should have been called Nutbush City Limits, and so I was doing a Tina Turner impression. I was going, Nutbush City Limits. And you put me in shot. I dislike you intensely. Oh! Oh, right, let's have a look at this kit, shall we? I dislike you intensely. Chloe Jones, Miller Jones, whatever you decide your name's going to be. This is stunning. It's stunning, and it is Soul City. There's 30 pieces of 925 sterling silver in this kit, as well as your 50 metres of the beading thread, 6 metres of the clear elastic, and a large and a small organza gift bag. Now, let's have a look, first of all, at these stunning garnets. Now, garnet actually gets its name from pomegranate, and actually the pomegranate seed. And don't you think these just look like little gorgeous pomegranate seeds? Your colour's really not coming through on TV though. That's really frustrating for us, but if you have a look at this at home and you don't love it and adore it, you can always send it back. But I promise you that colour's a lot more vibrant in reality than it's showing up on your TV screen. So they are gorgeous little nuggets, and they're measuring from 4x3 up to 7x6. Thank you for that, Karen. Karen's lovely words of wisdom. Garnet. That's Gertlush, that Garnet. Thanks. That helps me, producer Karen. Thank you for that. Inspired. Now, then we've got this amazing, this is really gorgeous. This is Chinese jade, and you've got this going from 8 up to 16 millimetres on those. I do apologise, I think that's a mistake there. That's 8 to 14 mil on those. They're lovely, aren't they? That's 420 carats. Look at that amazing, rich, gorgeous, gorgeous jet black colour. And there's something, you know what? When you put this next to the garnet, it's almost like they take on this merlot-y red hue. They're beautiful. Right, let's give you the wow factor. See, when I'm guest designer I'm not guest designer though, when I'm just making jewellery on set on the 5th of February, I really hope for a kit like this, because this is my kind of kit. Look at these for big size pendants. Beautiful. Yours will come fingerprint free. I've just put loads of hand cream on and manhandled the gemstones. Apologies. They almost look like sort of pieces of mahogany, don't they? This is all hand cut and faceted and highly polished agate. I love the shapes on them. Oh wow, feast your eyes on that one. Now obviously they're natural gemstones, so everyone will differ slightly, but this is certainly the colour palette that you're going to be getting. And the size of them is approximately 40 by 30 millimetres each. Goodness, that is absolutely exquisite. And there's this beautiful red sort of undertone to them, almost like a crimsony undertone that works really nicely with that garnet. This kit is beautiful. This is I love this. Did you put this kit together, Sheila?
It's like,
It's Soul City.
Has it got the monofilament with it or not? No.
No.
No, I didn't. No, not that one. No, I think that was Linda's.
It's absolutely gorgeous. We've got 10 crimp beads as well, 10 head pins, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasp and jump rings. So we've got lots of 925 sterling silver for you in this kit, as well as, like I said before, 50 metres of the silver colour beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, and a large and a small organza gift bag. And in your small organza gift bag, that's where all of your 925 sterling silver is going to come from. So there's all your silver there. Solid 925 sterling silver. This kit is absolutely wow. It's got a beautiful wow factor to it. It's got a stunning backdrop using that Chinese jade as well in the graduated rounds. And then that gorgeous garnet. The quality of these agates are amazing. Now, I don't know what price this is going to. You are, no. Right, how many have we got in stock? Okay, go for it. You are not going to believe the price of this. I honestly thought this would be about £27.95, and you've just got effectively a clearance price. It's £19.95. You've got real garnet in there, and the size of these. Now, you know, you can compare off our own website. It was launched at £27.95. Interesting. These are just gorgeous. Don't you think on our own website, this would be around about £12.95, £14.95 just for these? And the quality of the garnet as well, that is so incredibly beautiful. How are we doing on stock levels now? Okay, a third of the stock has now been allocated that we started with a couple of moments ago. £19.95 on this. KMG P59 is now limited. £19.95 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. Really beautiful. Less than £20. Keep adding on to your order. One post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day today. Tell you what, why don't we have a look at the early bird? They're really stunning. See, look at the glamour. Oh my word. I'll take those out of the mix for you. At the bottom of the screen, they are £13.90 on those. So £19.95 for these. Now, we're going to set Sheila a little challenge. And the first item I actually think could work with that kit quite nicely. So that is Soul City, $19.95. It's obviously a special offer. Just look at that one more time. All of those gemstones and all of that silver and the thread and the elastic in the bags for less than 20 quid. You are getting it, aren't you? Come on. I know, I did. That wasn't it? I'm just being accused of being a chav. Because I went 20 quid. Oh, we're all mates here. I can just be relaxed, can't I? Right, should we go on to these puffy coins? Roll my sleeves up. We're getting jewellery making. Come on. Okay. Oh, yes. These are. Now, I look at these and they make me feel a little bit in need of chocolate because I look at them and they look like a very known internal part of very known. Very known internal part of very known. No. I had a nightmare last night. Can I tell you what my nightmare was? I had a nightmare that Ed came on screen and grabbed me by my shoulders and punched me and told me off. I can. Yeah. I know. Look at these. Now look at these. Now they do remind me of a very known chocolate that would have a shell on the top of it. Yes, Sheila, that brand of chocolate. She just literally looked over at me and mouthed the brand of chocolate that we're thinking of. Thank you, Chloe. Yes, you've also got that correct. And I'm sure everybody sat at home could imagine that if that were to have a little shell on the top of it, what type of chocolate that we're looking at? Ollie, no. They are stunning, aren't they? This is African wood jasper. You can see how it gets its name, can't you? Because it it's amazing. It does look like grains of the wood, and yet there's something very elegant about these as well. They've got some stunning individual markings. Sheila's going to be using these in her challenge today. I love the way the light is bouncing off those. See, I think pyrite would look quite nice with these as well. Maybe go down the golden route would be lovely. Right, we're joined by Sheila today, so anything could happen. In the nicest way, I mean this, because we do love her. We do love her to pieces. These are absolutely stunning. They're measuring 3 centimetres in their diameter. This is just part of Sheila's fabulous challenge today, but it's a case that if you want to be using what Sheila's using today, you're going to have to act quickly. We haven't got the hugest amount of stock of anything, really, in order to keep things very exclusive for all of you out there. It's a case of fastest fingers first. And they're at $10.95 for, approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of those again on a strand. And they're at £10.95. That is amazing value for money. When you think that they are real jasper as well, they're really, really, very, very stunning indeed. Look at those. Even if you just wear them all together, it's going to be a gorgeous tribal look. Okay, so I'm going to potter over to my little friend and set the rest of the challenge. Which one, sorry, Caroni? I don't have them here. In that case, we'll go over here. Now this is really attractive. Isn't this a lovely look? Oh yeah, I love my accessories of my mic pack and no, I didn't dance. No, I didn't dance over today. I love.
I look a bit little now, don't I?
It's all right. You can look little.
There you go. Look. There you go. That looks.
Wearing heels,
it looks a bit.
Right,
more,
I could have done
what's
that.
the word? Yeah.
So, gossip. What's she gossip? What's she news?
Well, nothing really. I've just chilled since Christmas because it was a bit hectic at Christmas, isn't it? It all gets a bit busy, and then you have a lull after Christmas, and then you start to sort of build up your strength.
Yeah, and it's February in a few days.
Absolutely, yeah.
I know. Where's the year going already? Well, we've got an amazing challenge for you today. So you've just seen that you've got those gorgeous coins. Now, alongside those, think about bringing in a golden look. You wouldn't usually necessarily think about looking to smoky quartz for bringing in a golden look, but look at the clarity of these. They're beautiful.
See, I would. I'd put those go so well with the with those branded chocolates.
The chocolates. Now,
They
just
are
to confirm
beautiful.
for everybody
The
at home,
jasper.
they're not
No, they're not.
actually chocolate. They are genuine gemstones.
But they are so gorgeous, and as you say, with the smoky quartz and the jasper and gold, stunning effect.
So you're thinking going down the gold route with those?
Yes, or some maybe sort of copper wire.
Oh, nice.
Bronze or something
For
like
those
that,
of you
yeah.
who've not met Sheila before, she is one of our resident designers, basically a part of the foundation, a part of the roots, a part of the furniture, the roots.
I'm a roots.
She's the roots of the apple tree that is Jewellery Maker. So believe me, she knows what she's talking about. You're in safe hands here today in the show. These are well, with Sheila anyway. I can't make any promises for myself. No.
She's really.
Thanks, darling.
You are.
Thanks for that encouragement. So 8x4 millimeters. They are beautifully faceted. I mean, I'm hardly moving it. And look at all that luster coming from that.
Smoky quartz is a beautiful, beautiful gemstone. Really, really, it's one of I don't think many people sort of think how wonderful smoky quartz is, because
It goes with
it
everything.
goes. It's a bit like your black onyx and your pearls. I think it's a staple strand of jewellery making because it is such a beautiful gemstone, and the facets on those are absolutely gorgeous. I've used smoky quartz quite a lot when I do get time to make jewellery for myself.
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
Now, there's no mistaking that this is some of the finest quality that we've had here at Jewellery Maker to bring to you. There's no mistaking that. As you're looking at the calibre of that gemstone, and you start to get ideas, because with something like that, you don't need many in a design to make an impact.
You don't. No, you don't. In fact, just a centerpiece. I do like elegant simplicity as well, and I think because those gemstones are so gorgeous, you don't need to take away the beauty of them
By putting too many together.
by putting too much together with it.
So really, when you're getting this, you are getting an investment strand really for just how much
Very much
and
so.
how far it's going to go, how many you're getting. So let's get an idea. I'd start dialing now if I was you. We're not going to $29.95. We're not going to $24.95. And we're not even going to be going to $19.95. Look. They keep on coming, they keep on coming, they keep on coming. Is this the first time they've been seen on screen, did you say? First time they've been seen on your TV screens. Good luck, everyone. Best of luck. They're not $19.95. These are £9.95. Now, for this calibre, I don't know when we're going to get it in again. We don't have it in that often. You'll find an amazing versatility. We have got larger ones available on the website if you'd like to look for a larger size as well. We're looking at £9.95, but already they're going out in their multiples. So if you want more than one of these strands, I'd urge you to be making that decision now. You've got an hour to check out your basket if you're shopping on the website. It's very easy to call up on 0800 644 655. It is only one postage and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Only one postage and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Get those added onto the order, and honestly, with that quality, at that price, I'd get more than one of those strands. It's a case of you can really think about bulk buying in a scenario like this, because we don't have that calibre often at all. So that's EAVI01. EAVI01, $9.95 on those. You're going to really regret not getting those, so go for it. Don't have any regrets.
They are beautiful.
I think they deserve a little...
They do.
I love it working with Sheila because we're both good gemstones, it's fine. Right, moving on now to peacock pearls. These are really beautiful, and they are potato pearls. What are they, everybody?
Potato pearls.
Thank you. I know. We're all bonkers.
Yeah.
Now look at that gorgeous colour. The sort of the peacock colour is very reminiscent of, you know, when you see oil on, well, petrol on water.
Yes.
And it
It
is
is,
beautiful.
Yes. I mean, I can see different colours from where I'm standing. You know, you've got like the pinks and even sort of bronze, and it's beautiful. You
loads
get
of
so many
versatility.
different colour.
So that'll be nice if you're going
Hues.
down the copper wire route
Yes,
as well,
yes,
bringing out those,
yes.
almost like a rose gold fleck that comes through every now and again. Now you can see on these as well, you've got the little rings forming at the side, and that's going to be a really great anchor point if you do want to ever wire wrap a pearl. Go for them with the rings in. You don't have to, but if you do want to wire wrap, then it's there sort of, yeah, as an anchor point for your wire.
Because of the hole within a pearl, if you want to wire wrap a pearl, encase it. You can encase it with, like, obviously because the hole's small, you can't actually get the wire through.
Yeah.
But you can encase it by doing a basic loop.
Could you
doing
perhaps
like
show
a
us that today?
I'll try to do that today.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You see, Sheila is the queen of the pearl. It's your favourite gemstone to be using it.
Well,
isn't it?
I mean,
one of them.
yeah, one of many. One of many.
Just gorgeous, really gorgeous.
But always use your reamer with your pearls before you even start. I mean, I know it takes a bit of time, but that enables you to get a bigger hole within the pearl, enabling you to use sort of, you know, a very fine wire, maybe a 4, and maybe a 6 if you can actually get it through.
Right,
but
cool. Well, we'll see
monofilament as well, because we're putting monofilament in the kits now. Monofilament is wonderful for pearls. I've actually done something today with pearls in my project, so.
Brilliant.
And it shows you that you can actually get quite a few strands through, and you can do lots of weaving and things with it.
Fab. Okay, so we'll look forward to seeing the way that these are used. Now they're a 9mm, so they really are a substantial size. And the price is coming in at £7.95 on those. They're an absolute bargain, and they're a 9mm. And your average size pearl is about a 6.4, and they're up to a 9mm, £7.95 on those. And then, actually, these are lovely, absolutely gorgeous together. And this is a beautiful amethyst alongside the pearl. These are amazing. Now, they look incredibly dark on your screen, but when you see them at home, you'll see that they've got an intense colour, but you can see all the different hues of the purples. PBMA 75. Now, obviously, they're February's birthstone as well, and the gemstone of Valentine. If you are somebody who's thinking ahead for birthdays, well, I mean, it's only around the corner. And also for Valentine's Day jewellery, amethyst is the traditional gemstone to do exactly that with. So 175 carats of them. The code is PBMA75. These are beautiful 8mm faceted rounds. They're so pretty. 175 carats. Right, genuine amethyst. Let's get that price in for you. 0800 644 655. For 175 carats of amethyst, £7.95. These have been price slashed for us, and we actually hadn't realised. They were originally £9.45. They're now price slashed down to £7.95, and it's only one postage and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. PBMA75. So free phone number, 1P&P, 30-day money-back guarantee, low price bargains. It's a day to be shopping. So Sheila, these are all of your components, all of your gemstones. Now you've got access to all the findings. Have you got initial thoughts on how you would like to use all of these today?
Yes, I have. As I said, I am going to use the copper wire for definite, and maybe try and look for some bronzes. And I'm still thinking about the others. I'm trying to get my head around what I might do with those, but that sort of comes after a while, doesn't it, ladies?
After you've caressed and kissed.
Yes, and when you've given it because I'm concentrating on that one first, and then while I'm doing that, I'll be thinking about the next as we do.
Fabulous, and I think it's probably the way a lot of us work out there. Well,
definitely.
we'll have a catch up, no doubt, and lots of nattering and gas bagging and cups of tea and cake. And I'm saying cake though. Did you eat all the cake yesterday, Ollie? Pardon?
No.
No? There's still cake to be devoured. Yes. So, look at her face.
I bought some fruit loaf in the other day and only half of it went, and I thought,
I would have had
"Oh,
fruit
dear."
loaf.
They're not
Because
well.
it's got fruit in it, so it doesn't
Right,
count, does
okay.
it?
No, you should.
I'd have had that. Right then, let's scoot over here then. Thank you
Okay.
so much, Sheila.
Thank
We'll have
you.
a catch up with Sheila imminently. So, me bustle on the back. Right. It's time to launch our first of 6 strands in today's show that is a brand new gemstone to us here at Jewellery Maker. Now, just so you know, each of these that we have, we've got very limited stock of, so it's not, we haven't got hundreds of each of these strands by any stretch of the imagination. But this is incredibly sought after. It's been compared visually to that of blue lace agate, which you can pay a lot of money for. The difference being here, we're looking at a similar colour. The difference with blue lace agate is you'd have regulated banding that's very you've got definite formations of banding along the gemstone. For example, this is banding here. Okay, with blue lace agate, you would see that and it would continue throughout the whole gemstone. It'd be very it would be less haphazard. So you can see how this doesn't follow quite in line. And with the lace, it would be very, very, very in line. Now this, however, is stunning. We're looking at a hue of blue that I think is very difficult to achieve. This has gone through a very high heat process to be able to acquire this colour for you. There's 300 carats in this particular strand. Now they are exquisite. Look at those. Now they're going quickly already. I did say to you earlier in the show that you will be blown away by the price of these, particularly if you did see the launch of the blue lace agate. And this for me, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, is an amazing look for a lot less. Now, what we're doing is today we are launching this gemstone. So you're having a launch price on the items that we're bringing you today. I don't know if we'll maintain that price or if it's going to go up, I don't know. We've got very limited stock of each cut. We've got 6 different strands available for you. We've got very limited of each one. And I can promise you that for today, we're going to do it for our launch, a price that will blow your mind. Because at this point, I can now promise that for each strand, you will not see a price above $19.95, and maybe you'll even see it's anywhere near that, right? I'm excited for you. This is very limited stock. We're going to be giving you 6 different ones. This is the only one like this. In fact, I'd like to show to you a couple of the others, okay? So I'd like to show to you, we've got these amazing, this is the different shapes we've got coming up in the show. I've got 3 others as well. I've got a larger round which is not faceted, so we've got these amazing rondelles. I've got a smaller faceted round, and then I've got some big puffy coins. Just those together, this is serene, exquisite hues of blue. We're doing this single strand right now. We're not going to be near the $19.95 mark. We're not going to be anywhere near our blue lace agate prices. This is a slightly different variety, and the price that we're able to do here at Jewellery Maker at £9.95 is only available to you, our jewellery making friends. So £9.95 on this. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. That's going very quick. A third of the stock has now been allocated. You can call up on 0800 644 655, or you can indeed have a look on the website and shop online on jewellerymaker.com. It is only that one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. 300 carats of the mist fire, and it's the blue mist. Blue 300 carats, that's 300 carats of blue mist fire agate. MK TA56. Now don't forget we started with limited stock. If you start dialing now during the live show, you'll win with a really good chance, so dial now for these. So I do have different varieties of cuts available. To get this expansive colour, to get the wow factor of the colour alone, I think this is a really great shape to go for. I think they all work really nicely together, and in fact I've got an example of these in this design here, and this is just absolutely lovely. Just, do you know what? Sorry, I just went quiet for a minute. That really makes me think of sort of beachy evening on your holidays. There's something beautiful about it. So you could use them with a variety of different gemstones. This is absolutely stunning at £9.95. I mean, even go down the route of the black gemstone with our early bird special. You know, I've got one of the strands here. You do, of course, get 3 for the price of 2 today with the faceted black onyx and the blue and the black. You can certainly go down the route of perhaps putting some rose quartz with this. Could look very ethereal, very angelic. And maybe have a look at the silver beads that we've got available to you as well. You know, there's a lot of scope with these. £9.95. It's the Blue Mist Fire Agate. We're now really low stock on these, and we've got more of this coming up for you throughout the show. Really very, very, very beautiful. £9.95. Okay, you're looking at approximately queues there on the phone lines, but don't worry, it's a free phone number. If you're calling off a landline, we'll be with you in a tick. Okay, I'm sorry, just when you thought it was safe to turn over and safe to put the phone down, it's not. Feast your eyes on these, they're gorgeous. Oh my word. Oh. I tell you what, I've just shown you them. Going for a monochrome look. Oh my word. These are gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. Amazing wheels, and look at the facets on the outsides. 12 by 6 millimeters. See, I do think they could work as really lovely little, almost like buttons on designs as well. MNV 41. Now they're going already. This is 470 carats of some amazingly impressive white quartz. It's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases, Monday through to Thursday, and over the weekend we have an all-inclusive price for post and packaging. But this is stunning. Okay, they're really, really going quickly. This caliber, this carat weight, is the clarity and the cut of these. You know, the colour, they're just absolutely everything that is aspirational about very sparkly gemstones to use in your jewellery. And I know I've said it before, but if you are going to make that transition between crystal and glass and gemstones, then the white quartz is the way to go for it. Look at the sheer volume that you will have to work with. They're striking and they're really sparkly. So it's a full 38 centimetre strand. Guaranteed minimum a 38 centimetre strand. I mean, there's sort of different hues that you get depending on its surroundings as well. It really takes on its surroundings. So if, for example, I was to hold it near my cardigan with this peachy pinky colour, salmony colour, you know, it just takes on its surroundings completely. So it's incredibly versatile. Look at the glamour of that clarity. MNVI 41 470 carats. There's a free phone number 0800 644 655. MNVI 41 470 carats, and we're at £12.95. They are beautiful. They're really, really, really beautiful. Just stunning. Look at those. £12.95 for 470 carats. Lots of you there taking advantage of those. I think it's fair to say that's an incredibly versatile strand. And actually, I'd like to show to you this alongside the faceted blue agate. Look at that. Just gorgeous, those two together. £12.95 on 0800 644 655. They are going really, really, really quickly on those, and we'll bring you that faceted blue agate very shortly. So that's the blue mist agate. I might have said blue lace just a minute ago, but blue mist agate. So £12.95, full guaranteed minimum 38cm strand. Stay with us. We've got our first of our brand new kits on its way to you. Wall of Fame entries. Also in today's show, we've got a stunning project done by Sheila. So lots of inspiration and aspiration coming your way. Stay there.
Brand new polymer clay products this Sunday on Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker presents pearl gift sets. These fine sets come with 16 pearls, over a metre of waxed cord, and available in a variety of different colours at only £7.95 each. To order, just dial the number on your screen and quote the code of the colour you would like to receive. It's that simple. As an addition, for £4.95, why not get the macrame tutorial DVD? It's full of handy tips and will have you crafting intricate designs in no time. Pearl gift sets from Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, beads and much more. You will get the chance to design and craft your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet style lunch and refreshments, all for just £64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
My thoughts on Jewellery Maker. I find that if you're an experienced jewellery maker or new to the hobby, Jewellery Maker has everything for you. Right from the basic findings up to the more expensive and a little bit more intricate feature beads, pendants that you can bead. I think it's a really, really lovely site. As a teacher myself, I have bought all of the basic kits for my students. You can't get them cheaper anywhere. Very comprehensive, very nicely made, quality goods. I really can't say much more about Jewellery Maker. It's a really good site to visit.
You are seriously going to adore this kit. And actually, could we do something a little bit controversial, Chloe? Before we even look at this kit, can we look at the jewellery? Because what Sheila has made, we'll look at it, properly in just a moment, but just a brief outline. Oh, Sheila, this is stunning jewellery.
The gemstones are just so beautiful.
That shell pearl, I thought, to be honest, I thought you'd used silver, actual silver big beads.
And I thought it's so beautiful. It's just wanted to make a necklace that
Oh.
was like, yeah,
Oh.
the black dress, just, well, any dress really.
Oh, we're going to love this. Right then, let's get our little mitts on this kit. But just so you know, we've got less than 100 to allocate. This is a very exclusive kit. And what you're going to start seeing more of is very exclusive kits. So it's, you know, it's a case that if you do go to a craft fair, you're not going to be making the similar jewellery to somebody in the store that's going to be at the same craft fair, because the kits are just that exclusive. And it's just lovely as well to know that you've got something very unique to you. So there's 30 pieces of 925 sterling silver. We'll get to it in just a second. But there are some amazing different looks. First of all, just look at this multicoloured quartz. To be honest, did you get the agate kit yesterday with the multicolour going through? I think this would work so beautifully with it. Look at the colours. I mean, we've got delicate turquoise, rich purples, we've got the pinks going through. That is really, wow, that's got a real sparkly element to it, hasn't it? It's almost like it's got silver flecks going through. And there's something very sort of quail egg-like on some of these, which, you know, that's a look that you start to, oh, what's the name of the company that does the really fabulous, Fabergé egg, like if you've seen any of the ones with like the very sort of fine veins going through the pattern on the outside, this has got a very sort of luxurious feel to it, and yet you've got that amazing through colour of the turquoise, the purple. Do you know what amethyst is this? Oh, the amethyst in Sheila's challenge today would look mega with this one. Now we're then going to go to, these are just huge, and I tell you what, if you love silver, this is going to be a great big statement piece like we've seen in the necklace that Sheila's done. But I don't think they look like shell pearl. Do you? They're big, aren't they? Now 14mm. Now a shell pearl, if you're not familiar with it, is reconstituted shell in order to look like a pearl. But then you've got, we can basically get any colour we want, and well, with using that process, we can get perfect symmetry for you, and it's still classified as a genuine gemstone because it's been made up from shell. It's not like it's plastic or it's glass or it's had a different coating on it or anything. So these, you know, these are big, so you're going to get a big, impressive look, 14mm in their size, gorgeous diameter on them. So for me, they are just amazing by themselves, and I love the way that Sheila's used it. For those of you who you know, have seen Sheila's work before, you know you need to get this kit to achieve the designs. They're aspirational. All right, there is an aspect to this I'm going to come to in just a second, but before I do, I just want to let you know you get your staple basics. So if you've seen the kits before, you know you're going to get 50 metres of the silver colour beading thread, 6 metres of the clear elastic, you've got the 150 metres of the monofilament, and you've got a large and a small organza gift bag. And in your gift bag is all of your solid 925 sterling silver. So that's 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 bolt ring clasp and jump rings, and 2 pairs of shepherd hooks. For what you see on your screen already, you know you can achieve a very high-end look. I'm about to show to you now a gemstone that is so sought after, that primarily comes off quite an incredible mining region in the world, very close to where the Maasai tribe reside at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, but sort of also verging into the Kenyan border as well. Now this amazing mining region is a place that we get, this is where this gemstone sort of tends to come from. I haven't got the origin of this, but I would tend to get from it's the zoisite family. How many of you know already? That's the same family as the tanzanite gemstone, and your colours are exquisite. You know what would work so beautifully with this is the new fire agate. They go from 6 up to 13mm, and they are all, they're faceted. It's faceted zoisite. This is a very precious gemstone for us to be working with. It's a great honour to be working with this stone, especially when you see that gorgeous variety of naturally occurring colour that comes through it. We've got like a smoky grey hue. I think it's probably a bad decision to have put it on the orange myself. This has got a very ethereal, angelic feel to it. They've got this smooth, you know, I think pearls with this as well would look beautiful. So, we're looking, and I have said before, you know, I said the other day, and Sheila will agree with me here, we're in discussions at the moment, and there are going to be some more high-end kits around the £50 mark. We're never going to move away from the other under £20 kits. We've got always going to stay sort of mid-range, but we are going to a high-end, offering high-end as well. And for me, having this strand in this kit, this is a high-end kit. Good luck, you won't believe the price for a high-end kit. It's a low price and we're at £27.95. You've got your monofilament in there as well, which is going to, you know, prove to give you lots of other scope, especially if you decide to bring pearls in with it. The 50 metres of beading thread, the 6 metres of elastic, the large and small organza gift bag. We're now really limited stock on it, and over a third has now been allocated. 10 head pins, 10 crump beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 2 bolt ring clasp and jump rings. We're going to go over to Sheila and we're going to see how this kit has really been used. Let's have a look at the, oh, their jewellery, it's gorgeous. Sheila, silly question. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I did. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I think these are stunning.
The shell
pearls are absolutely stunning.
And how delicate and angelic and beautiful are these little zoisite as well. It's going very quickly, so it's a case of if you want to grab it, do it now. Let's have a really good gander through the jewellery then. Could you talk us through where you started and sort of how the inspiration
with a necklace
came?
actually, Lucy, and I love the pearls so much that I wanted to make a feature out of the centre of the necklace and use most of them really, because I thought they were absolutely stunning, and it is very, very simple to do. I've just done two graduated just threading on the front there, and then I've just literally attached just one of the pearls, roll wrap the head pin, and just given it that sort of drop in the middle.
It makes it look sort of like a V line.
Yes,
a point to it.
Yes,
beautiful.
Yes, and as it is anyone that's new to jewellery making out there, it's very, very easy to do. And you know, you obviously have to. I think there's 4 either side of the centre section.
The lustre, the surface lustre, and the pearlescence coming from that shell pearl, they look silver. They look like big, chunky silver pearls.
They do, don't they? Yes,
they look like solid silver balls.
That's exactly it.
Yeah,
that's exactly it.
Gorgeous. Oh, this is, oh my word. Okay, really limited stock. Really limited stock.
And then all I've done with the bracelet, I've just made a feature of the pearl, or silver pearl, I call it, and just incorporated that into the middle section.
And that zoisite just gives again
the zoisite, yeah, you've got your pinks in there, you've got your blues, which goes stunning, and even some green as well.
Yeah, and the
goes absolutely gorgeous with those silver. Well, I call them silver pearls because they are to me.
Yeah, they're a shell pearl.
Yeah, they are shell pearl, but they're a silver colour, aren't they?
Would you mind if we just have a closer look at these earrings as well? I know are we seeing?
I was going to show the bracelet.
Brilliant. Oh, okay.
The centre section of the bracelet.
I just want to show these earrings close up because they've got sort of lots of different dimensions to them. Depending which angle you look at will depend on how you're seeing the gemstones. You've actually got a big one of the shell pearl in there as well. But they're beautiful. And again, the little dangle of that little zoisite in there is so, so pretty.
Well, I did the earrings at the very end, so really, basically, it was what I had left. It just shows you how you can put the different shapes, the different gemstones together, and I think those sort of shell pearl are just
and they're working really
and
nice.
All the colours blend together.
Yeah,
yes,
they do.
Yes.
This is a gorgeous one. Oh, I tell you what, Kim's just delivered cups of tea.
Cheers,
Could the day get any better? A gorgeous kit and a cup of tea. Don't you apologise, Nsita, when you need a brew.
Oh, that's so lovely.
You need a brew.
Oh. And that first sip.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Cup of tea. I'm excited.
Cup of tea.
Right.
So with the centrepiece in the
so we're
bracelet.
Looking at the bracelet. We're going to learn how to do.
Do you want to bring
the
that over, or do you want to leave it there?
You can really gorgeous. Look at that.
So all I did with that, because these pearls are large, the hole in the centre is big enough to get two strands of the beading thread through, which is great. You probably could even get a third if you want to do something else with it. would that be better on a black bust, do you think?
No,
Is
close
that
it, that's fine.
Is that close?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all I've done, I've put a longer piece of enough for your bracelet through, and I've put both of the strands through the centre there, as you can see, and then I've literally threaded on 2 of the large first, or you can always put the smaller one on first. Done exactly the same on the other one, and you will do the same on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, and then I've gathered up. I turn it over there, so I've done it on one side, and now you do exactly the same on the other side.
Okay. It's nice to have that different size of the zoisite in there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was, to be truthful, it was because when you start doing something, as you know, or making a piece of jewellery, your sort of next designs are roughly you have left, because especially with that particular piece of jewellery, the necklace, because it did take quite a lot of the gemstones. But, so that's what you do on the one side, and then you do exactly the same on the other side. And then just pinch them together and then put one of your shell pearls on. So if I turn that now, if you just tease them together, you will then get your shape that's in the middle of the bracelet.
And I can actually show that as I am now modelling this bracelet. It feels lovely.
Pull your strands together just so that you've got them both sort of equal. But as I say, that they are great, these pearls, to actually put 2 or 3 through. There we go. So then just literally do exactly the same on the other side, and that gives you that centre section of your bracelet. There we go. And that's it, really.
It's that simple, but it's so effective.
Very,
I
very
mean, you could do that in the centre of a necklace. You could do it.
That's right.
And it'd be quite nice if you did it choker style, and just to keep that going all the way around as well.
Yeah,
just
have that on the centerpiece of your necklace, and then just carry on either with the shell pearls, or even with the, you can incorporate the other shape in there. Which is beautiful because it's veined and it's got
that quartz. It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
Get your little finger that you've cut. Bless
I know.
you.
Got a little cut.
Got a little finger. Jewellery makers, we understand, don't we?
Yeah, we do get a bit battered, don't we?
We do. Bit of varnish coming off and all that. So, excuse me, I've got a sneeze.
So that, and then all you do then is just thread on whatever sort of pattern you want to do. I incorporated all of the gemstones within the rest of the bracelet. And then it gives you a nice feature, and
it is a beautiful feature.
Really.
We're going to get all of these photographed for you and popped up onto the website a little later. We're just going to have a quick look at the kit once again, and then we're going to go over to the Wall of Fame. So scoot over while I have me a cup of tea. So we're just going to have another quick gander at this kit, and then nearly fell off my chair. And then we'll go over to Wall of Fame. So. You enjoying your brew, Sheila? Just enjoying a brew. These are beautiful. I mean, if you want to go for a high-end look with high-end gems, so I can't get over to you how stunning this zoisite is, and that's your strand there, and then you've got the quartz and these big look of silver. You've then got 30 pieces of the 925 sterling silver, as well as your organza gift bags, so your large and your small organza gift bag, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of elastic, and of course all of that monofilament as well, which is ready and raring for you if you wanted to do some perhaps beady bead designs, or with the smaller of the zoisite, they go from a 6mm there. Beady bead designs, that'd be absolutely gorgeous. So you've got graduated in size, really beautiful look, and massive shell. Gorgeous shell pearl. You see, I wonder how this is going to work. I love those two together. Maybe. Yeah, like that. And Hello. So I think you can safely say you need this kit and you need the agate. So stay tuned. Well, don't go anywhere, in fact. Let's do the Wall of Fame. Welcome to the Wall of Fame today. So we're going to communicate this to you. First of all, would you like to go first?
Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it?
Just
absolutely gorgeous. And that's number 491. And this is from Leslie. Hi, Leslie. This is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. It's made with a pack of Picasso jasper, which is simply gorgeous. I totally agree. The colours are bright but not garish. From Leslie. Well, thank you very much, Leslie. That is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's very classy,
really,
isn't
and it's crossed over at the bottom, you see.
Yeah,
so
beautiful.
That's really lovely. Well done.
Well done, hun. And then I've got one here from Dorothy. This is lovely. In 3, and it says, hi all in the JM studio. Hello. Here is my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's my first attempt at wire work. Your first attempt. That's amazing. The body is crocheted wire and then supported by the 1mm wire into the cuff shape. The wire is from JM and all small beads from my staff, which I hope you like it. We love that, Dorothy. Congratulations and good luck at 493.
And this is number 494, and this is from Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it, as well? Is that that's polymer? Yeah, Sculpey clay. Hi all at JM. This is my entry for the Wall of Fame. It is Sculpey clay, black onyx, and the pendant has a few small pearls and crystals from my stash. Hope you like it. Best regards to you all at JM from Wendy. That's really lovely, Wendy. Well done. That way. There you go.
Yeah, gorgeous. Well done, Wendy. Love the Sculpey clay. And then hematite. Feast your eyes on this from Caroline in Essex. Hi all at JM, here's my first Wall of Fame entry. Oh, well, welcome to you. It was a Christmas present for my mum, made from JM hematite faceted rounds and corner jewel cubes with some crystals from my stash for a bit of extra sparkle. I've watched the programme every day since I was introduced to it by my crafty friend Paula, and our lives have now been taken over by jewellery making. Well, we hear that a lot, Caroline, and I hope that you're going to continue to stay with us. That's absolutely gorgeous, and you are 495. So we're going to be going to a very sneaky, oh, hair in my eye, a quick break, and we'll see you for more on the other side of this.
This beadbox features 3 strands of red jasper and 3 strands of aventurine totalling 1,240 carats, all for just $19.95. These earthy tones are great for your autumn collection. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code DFP038. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
When you shop with us, you'll pay a one-off delivery charge of just £4.95 wherever you are in the UK per day.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka water slide transfers. These transfers are sure to enhance your silver and polymer clay designs. Each pack contains an extensive collection of images from Art Deco print. These easy-to-use sheets will come with full instructions and tips for use. They are a great way to embellish all of your creations. Use alongside our border mould and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Brand new polymer clay products this Sunday on Jewellery Maker.
Thank you for joining us today. I hope you're having a lovely day. Now, who had Burns Night last night? Has anyone got any stories to tell about last night? Did you have a lovely evening? Even if you weren't celebrating Burns Night? But did you know today is also Australia Day? So anyone out there, do we have any Aussies watching today? Or are you supporting Australia Day? Are you doing anything in particular? I woke up this morning to the playing Rolf Harris's version of Waltzing Matilda. And then I went, not Tie Me Kangaroo Down, no. Oh, yeah. I've got... Who's related to Rolf Harris? Ollie, you are related to Rolf Harris. How? Not immediately, but back...
Cousin married his brother.
Your grand's cousin married his brother. Right, okay, here's a text for you. Ollie's grand's cousin married Rolf Harris's brother. Right. Sheila, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I just needed to get here.
You could have just walked.
No, I couldn't. In short.
No, you wouldn't.
Would I not?
You wouldn't.
Okay.
Sheila's just crawled along the floor. I bet your tights are filthy now.
I bet they are.
Dirty
Yeah,
knees.
I bet they are.
So, I tell you what, right, we've got a texting facility then. So I need to know two things. First of all, can anyone actually work out the title of what Ollie is then to Rolf Harris? Am I related to anyone famous? My nan is convinced I'm related to Christopher Columbus. I haven't got a clue. And she honestly thinks as well, and in fact, a psychic's told me this as well, that I was related to Shakespeare. Yeah, can't work it out myself. We would like to know, is anyone out there or an immediate relative to anyone famous? Here's how you can text in, JM Studio 60777. Are you related to anyone famous out there? Sheila, are you related to anyone famous?
Well, I have gone back in my family tree and I have got one of the descendants of mine who was a professor of Hebrew. He actually helped, he was one of the professors that rewrote the Bible for Queen Elizabeth I.
No way.
Yeah. And there's a stained glass window with his name on it in Magdalen College.
Well, there you go.
So that's my claim to
There you go, that's your claim to related fame. Right, claim to related fame. That's what we want to hear from you. 60777, is anyone out there, even if it's very distant, related to anyone famous throughout history or in the present day? I'm loving this, loving it, loving it, loving it. Right, I'm going to launch these and they are so beautiful. We talked earlier about how smoky quartz is really amazing. This is what's referred to as the apple shape, which is adorable. It's almost like it has more of a bulbous bottom than the top of the gemstone. An apple shape, faceted, with this gorgeous, almost sort of it's almost like it's beginning to take the shape of a brile cut. Does anyone else agree with me there? It's like the brile, yeah, sort of almost like the brile without the point at the top. Yeah. CCV I41, 180 carats of smoky quartz, and they are the apple shape and they measure 8 by 8, but they do taper to one end. All right, Sheila. Yeah, almost verging on the pear shape. What was that, sorry? You always drop things. That's all right. You make beautiful jewellery. We forgive you. CCV I41. So there's 180 carats in that strand. That colour's beautiful as well. We've got a beautiful depth of colour. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. That's my tribute to Rolf Harris. CCV I41. So we've got some really beautiful depth of colour. Now I know that we've said this a lot, but it is the fact that when you're looking for a good quality gemstone, you look towards the carat weight, the cuts, the clarity and the colour. And this has got it all. And even though you've got that deep intensity of colour, you haven't forsaken on clarity. So with that clarity, the light isn't just bounding on the surface layer of the deep intense colour of the gemstone and the facets there, but also diving into the gemstone and beaming out again, meaning it's a really sparkly, luxurious, beautiful, beautiful look. CCV I41. $180 carats. Brand new in today. one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. They're this beautiful apple shape. They have got this really gorgeous, do you know what? There's something about this when you see really good quality, deep, rich, intense smoky quartz that's really clear, that's got this golden hue. I think it would match up with golden obsidian beautifully. Do you agree, Sheila?
I do.
It would look amazing together,
Absolutely
wouldn't it? Did you
fabulous.
hear anything I just
Pardon? I was
She's agreeing with me. She didn't even hear what I said. I love her. I love her so much. You're such a poppet.
Well,
CCV, I for one, here we go with that deep intense colour of brand new smoky quartz in that apple shape. This is at £11.95. They're really very, very striking, very stunning. Now I know that so many of you as well mandated for calls when we can do the faceted rounds of the blue mist agate. We're going to do them any moment now. We're going to do them as the next item for you. CCV I41, they are gorgeous. That's a fantastic price for that quality. Really deep, intense colour with clarity at the same time. Hello, Adam. Adam, quickly pop out and say hello to everybody. I haven't seen you in ages, otherwise known as Mr. February. You were thinking about Adam being Mr. February? Were you? For those of you who've got a JM calendar. Now, Adam, I don't know if you're in Australia mode. Adam, come on in. We've literally just been talking about National Australia Day. Pop round here, hun. You're all right. And you're in Australia mode. Now, Adam, obviously, lots of your family are out in Australia at the moment. How are you going to celebrate Australia Day today?
By playing football tonight, maybe having a beer afterwards.
Football and a beer.
A health
but
kit
you're
at the moment, so.
well, health kit because you're going to be getting married very soon in Australia.
In about 8 weeks.
In about 8 weeks. So this is Adam, folks. I know you haven't seen him in ages. He's just popped in, so I thought it'd be nice to have a little Adam fix. And you're
Happy
wearing.
Australia Day to one and all.
Pardon?
Happy Australia Day to one and all.
Happy Australia Day for one and all, indeed. Well, thank you very much, and I'm loving the fact that you're in practically shorts when it's 4 degrees outside. Lovely.
It's 40 odd degrees in Perth, so I'm just trying to live the moment.
Live the moment. Join us, Adam.
Bye.
Oh, we haven't seen him on screen for ages, so I thought it'd be nice for you to see him. So we've got there the smoky quartz. Can someone find out if Adam's related to anyone famous, please? Thank you. Right, earlier on in the show, we did give to you an amazing strand, one of 6 that are going to be appearing in today's show. We've had blue lace agate on before. We're going to do this blue mist agate now. If you want it, start dialing now, because it's calling up. Thank you for being there. Look at these now, they've got 128 facets on each one. This is brand new, just so if you've just tuned in, this is a brand new line for us here at Jewellery Maker, but we're really limited. Now we've actually got 10 different varieties of this cut in stock. We're launching 6 of them in today's show, and we're going to give you a heads up on the other 4 at the latter part of the show, and you can get them on the website, but we're going to give you a full detail of these, of 6 of them. This is Sheila's favourite strand out of all of them. This is low stock already. We didn't have a lot in. If you haven't, people shopping on the website, you're doing brilliantly today. They're going really quickly. If you are shopping on the phone lines, you do need to sort of be aware that people are buying online as well. So there is a little bit more of a sense of urgency, I'm sorry, but it's a free phone number. Jump in as soon as you can, because these are going to go really, 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 really quickly. Now there's 240 carats in this single strand. Look at this colour of blue. If you've seen the beautiful lace agate before, then you can just You will know the prices that can go for. This is very similar in its overall colour of blue. The difference being it doesn't have uniform. I adore them. I absolutely adore them. They're faceted. They're 10mm rounds. We're not doing them at $19.95. We're not doing them at $19.95. In fact, we are going to show you all 10 of them on screen today. This is probably your staple classic for sparkle in your 10mm faceted round, 240 carats. Good luck and get more than one strand at a time, because once they've gone, they've gone. It's taken us absolutely months to get this. It's taken us months to get this one for you at £8.45, because we can place orders, but then obviously they've got to be sourced, found, cut, faceted, polished. £8.45, one post and packaging price for all purchases all day. GYT A98, they're going so quickly. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to move on to another one now, and we're going to do the plain rounds now, and these are 12, I think they're 12mm. Are they? Right, so let's move on to these here. They are gorgeous. These are the 12mm rounds and they're beautiful. We have got some 10mm rounds coming up for you as well. We'll do those a little later. So, oh right, okay, real big impacts of colour. After this one, we've got 7 others to bring to you in today's show. Don't forget, you can get them all home, compare them all together, perhaps even use them all together. Look at the clarity on some of these. Amazing combination of clarity and opaque qualities through all of these. They're amazing. Look at that real baby blue, isn't it? That's the best way of describing this. And if anything, it's very comparable to a really pretty of chalcedony. Or how do you say it, Chloe? Chalcedony, 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 chalcedony. Lots of different ways of saying the same gemstone. So anyway, this is Blue Mist Fire Agate. Now they are 12mm. 12mm, big size on these. There's 360 carats. Now you can see that these are perfect rounds. Perfect rounds. Obviously, if you're looking at a gemstone that's been faceted, there's more time been taken into faceting a gemstone, so the price will be indicative of that. 360 carats, 12mm rounds on these. They're going to fly out the door once again. Go for it. QQT A71. Oh, yes. Here we go. Here we go. Limited stock. Lots of you on the phone line. £8.95. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. This is crazy. Like, weren't you expecting a range such as this to be in sort of the high teens, even into the £20 mark? Especially when you do compare the calibre and the quality to Blue Lace Agate. £8.95 on those. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm just... Little Sheila, did you see her then? She was whining, but she was going... Funky lady. Funky one. So, £8.95 on those. They're beautiful. Right, where would you like to go next, Karen? Okay, so, actually... Bear with me a second. The strand that we did just before, the one we've just done, was this one. These are stunning. Look at the sparkle of these. You know what we've just said about facets and the fact that, you know, you do get amazing sparkle from facets if they're done really well on a really good quality gemstone. You're going to get a pack of 3 strands, each 38 centimetres in their length. So in terms of size, we've got an 8mm faceted round, and we've got a 6mm faceted round, as well as your faceted rondelles. Now they're going really quickly. we've said it before, and you know, for those of you who are regular viewers, I'm probably going to bore you with what I'm going to say now, so just bear with me a second. But we've talked about it a lot, haven't we, Ollie? The fact that talking to Ollie, who's on cameras, folks, and he also directs for us, but we say it quite regularly about an amethyst being an aspirational gemstone, especially, you know, if you're doing craft fairs, if you can say I deal with and I use genuine gemstones and you've got amethyst on your stall, people are going to gravitate to it. Now, this is February's birthstone. It's also the gemstone of Valentine. We've got so many people stacking up on the phone lines. You've got this beautiful, very delicate hue of the purples within there. Now, you've got 128 facets on each of the 10 and the 8mm rounds. And then the beautiful rondelles. They are just stunning. Now, what's fabulous as well is each of the strands are perfectly colour matched in their own right. TOJ L60, 685 carats is coming from these 3 strands alone. Can you imagine the impact of the quality of the pieces? Do you know what I think would look amazing with them? The shell pearl that we had from the first kit. And actually, the first kit could work really nicely with this, with that beautiful, delicate, pale pinks and purples with that zoisite. Could work really nicely. Now, amethyst, 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 amethyst. It speaks for itself. It's an amazing gemstone. It's a recognisable gemstone. And you've got some amazing quality here. Beautiful. For me, when you think about, you know, we see some amethyst sometimes and you'd see sort of the sagey colours and then you go into the dog tooth and then you get the deep purple all in the same strand. Look at that colour consistency, that clarity consistency from every one of the 3 strands in here. And we're not going to be looking at $15.95 per strand. You know, if you worked out $15.95 per strand, we'd be looking around about the £40 to £50 mark. Or even $90.95 per strand. We're going to do an offer which gets you all 3 strands of top quality amethyst, and you're looking at approximately the 685 carats. Carat weight is important with amethyst. It's really important. That carat weight, trust me, is fantastic for genuine top quality amethyst of these beautiful colours. Clarity, cut, the sparkle on them. It works out at less than £10 a strand. Now, this is an offer that if you want amethyst, trust me, you need it in your life. $29.95. You are only paying, of course, 1 postage and packaging price for all of your purchases over the whole day today. Now, we've only got about 20 of these packs remaining, so stay on the phone lines and hold your place. If you called in earlier than the next person, you are ahead of the game. Don't lose that place. Don't lose your position on the phone line. Stay where you are. $29.95 on those. Amazing. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. $29.95. Gorgeous. I've got a bead box coming up in second, and it's just gorgeous. Is this the one everyone was talking about that Andy used at the weekend? That's gorgeous. They almost look sculpey clay like some of the beads. They're beautiful. So $29.95 on those. Three stunning strands, 38 centimetre a strand. So $29.95. I think we just need to do this. Sheila, do you think these are kissable?
They are indeed.
I think you're right, yes.
They would go nice with a couple of the strands I've got.
Yeah, they would. Yeah. How are you doing over there in the distance in the ether?
I'm wiring a bit today.
You're what, sorry?
Wiring a bit today.
You're wiring a bit today, are you? Oh, we look forward to seeing your creations. So we'll come over shortly. At the side of Sheila as well, it's a beautiful new kit that we're going to be bringing to you. Just to remind you as well, if you didn't join us at the start of the show, we have got the equivalent of an 8-strand kit coming your way. Yes, you heard me correctly. That's not 1, that's not 2, that's not 3, that's not 4. But the equivalent of an 8-strand kit. Now, it's strictly speaking 4 strands because of the way they've been strung. You might know what I'm on to. I've never seen this before. I'm confused. I'll be honest with you. I'm confused. I just need to check something. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. How Oh, I reckon. Isn't it? Well, I think they look like they almost. I think people could take a long time trying to make beads like this out of sculpey clay, but these are genuine gemstones. Wow.
They're stunning.
Wow, these are howlite.
Really? Those are gorgeous. Look at, oh.
I can't quite get my head around it.
The one there.
Sheila's just done this, folks, on the other side of the studio. I love you, Sheila. She's just gone like, that one there.
They're all gorgeous, aren't they? It's gone, I missed it.
There's quite a lot here pointing from over there. I do love you, Fab. She's a nutter.
Oh dear.
These are, wow, 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 wow. I'm going to be really honest with you. I think this might be a painting technique. Would you know what? I don't actually know. I'll investigate that for you. They're amazing. They're amazing. They're amazing. Now, also, you've got this gorgeous, dinky, white Chinese jade. Then you've also got these really fab black onyx rounds, which are 8mm. Look at the black against that there. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then you've then got, you see, this is the equivalent of having 7 strands because this is double the length of the other 2. And these are black onyx little nuggets measuring 4x3 up to 11x6. They're absolutely gorgeous. So you've got double the length of the other strands here. So 38 centimetres on each one, but this one's actually approximately 90 centimetres. Now you're going to get the whole lot in this plastic storage box, okay? You're going to get the storage box as well. Do you know what? We've seen this. I'm not distracting from how lovely these are. I'm not taking that away at all, but because this is new to us here, I know it was launched on Sunday, but it's new to me, and for some of you, if you didn't catch the Sunday show, you haven't seen them before. Let's just have an indulgent time and really focusing in, looking at that howlite, and obviously it's gone through a dyeing treatment, but that is amazing, and it's still genuine gemstone. I can't quite get my head around it. It's just, well, I can get my head around it, it's just I'm in awe of them. We've never had a genuine gemstone on like this on before.
I've never seen one like that. No, it's new to me.
Apparently, actually, I'm going to take back what I've just said. Apparently, we do actually have another that contains this as well.
Oh.
I've personally not seen it before.
No, I haven't.
The other bead box is at a high price. Okay, you're going to get a great price on this. It was on the Sunday sofa on Sunday, funnily enough. All right, let's do it. You need to be getting these. These are just gorgeous. You know who that says as well? That's got Debbie all over it, who's our Sculpey Clay specialist. Oh, and you could really match in your Sculpey Clays with these. Have a look at the packs of the Sculpey Clay that we've got on the website. $24.95, and don't forget, of course, we did the slash yesterday on the baking tray. We're honouring that today as well, so it's only $7.95 instead of $9.95. I think with the black onyx, and of course you've got your black onyx there, you've got a bit of a sort of depth of colour. Also, oh yeah, that'd be lovely. Sheila's also holding up the idea of, if you go onto our website, we've got a variety of the wire mesh balls as well, so they'd be lovely in with it. So there's some jet black ones. But also, what about copper beads in there? If you have a look at the Chinese jade in there as well, it just lifts it and gives it a bit more of a daytime sort of Grecian holiday feel. But then if you go down the route of the copper beads as well, it'd be absolutely gorgeous. So there's one postage and packaging price. KIP 084, 6 strand box, but really it is like having 7 strands, isn't it? Because the other one is 90 centimetres in length. Now it's really, really popular, so I jump on those lines quicker than a quick thing. Obviously, that's really technical. $24.95. How about intermingling perhaps some of your turquoise or even some African turquoise with that? let's move it on. Ow. Okay, so let's talk music. Every day here at Jewellery Maker, we have a fantastic section of the show which is proving to be not just one of my favourites, but definitely one of your favourites as well. And it's all the section all about you, our fabulous designers out there. In fact, it's called Chosen by You. And we're going to move on to today's now. Okay, we've got one here that's been sent in by Dawn, and Dawn says, hello, hello Dawn. And it says, here is my entry to the Chosen by You range. I absolutely love this concept and look forward to all the entries chosen and made up. And just let me reiterate, for those of you who've not seen this section of the show before, what we are able to do is you can send in to us a list of 10 items, either from our catalogue or have a look during the live shows, you might see codes. Just a little bit of advice for you. If you do see something you like during the live show, see if we've still available after the show before you start singing, because lots of things during the live show sell out. So it's best to choose your items from the catalogue and from the website. So Dawn has sent in her list, and Dawn, Cherry has made up your designs for you, and may I introduce your components in your designs for the Chosen by You. Wow. While looking at full combs, they do have all the teeth. Wow. Don't they look beautiful? And then we've got a fab bag charm. In fact, oh hello. Just have a look at that one there. And then this gorgeous bag charm as well. Look at that. And that bag charm, oh! That bag charm, that's where you've got this gorgeous little heart. Now I haven't got anywhere to actually put that, so we'll take a photograph of that and pop it up on the website. I'm just going to pop it. If I just pop it there. Hello! Hello, right. Let's all the components that have been used to make up this really fabulous jewellery. Just going back to the earring stand actually, on the earring stand you can see that there's a pair of earrings on each side. There you go. And they're gorgeous. Look at those for Valentine's Day, they're adorable. Now really, for me, when looking at all of these designs, the first thing that strikes me is the shell pearl. So we'll have a look at this shell pearl first of all. I do love the aspects that you've sent in to us here, Dawn, it's gorgeous. So we've got big shell pearl, and then the beauty of the shell pearl pattern, to be honest, is the variety. Look at that variety of different colourways that you've got. Now we've got less than 50 of these to allocate, just so you know. So you've got multicoloured strands of shell pearl. Shell pearl, big looks. And this is reconstituted shell in order to look like a pearl. So they're really big. What we've got here for you then is a 12mm round, and then these are 8mm rounds. So you've got a beautiful golden aspect here, and then going through from your peacocky purples to your aquamarine pink blues, and then this sort of a delicate pink, and then you've got this deep silver and then lighter silver, and so on and so forth. And then obviously here you've got a very Chanel-esque inspired look with your 12mm, which are the black and the white. Now just how many different looks and combinations have we been able to achieve from this 3-pack? Now obviously, Dawn, you're also keen on your on the hair combs, because you can choose everything, even down to the components. And you can see these are really lovely with the shell pearl in there as well. I'm actually just going to move these ever so slightly for you so you can see it. If I just, well there you go, if I hold it like that, you can get an overall aspect of the whole comb. We need to borrow people's heads Maybe Claire, with your new haircut in future, you could model one on each side of your head. Yeah, yeah. Now for all of the hair combs in the gold colour, it's only £2.50. £2.50 for the hair combs. Come on, start getting them on your order, because you know what could happen. We could sell out and then it takes us ages to be able to replenish stock for you. So get them while, as well as that 3-strand pack of the shell pearl. So a pack of 5 and very different looks with different combinations of your shell pearl as well. Very different looks. Now, I love the Amazonite hearts as well, that work so nicely. If we just have a look at this hair comb here, for example, if I just take that off there, I'll bring it over to here. How lovely is that? And this is incorporated not just the shell pearl, and Cherry's drawn out the blues and the silvers from that pack, but look at the blue wire in there alongside these Amazonite hearts. And then we've got these gorgeous white quartz frosted faceted rounds as well. I think we may be out of stock of those. I'll give you the code just in case you can find them on the website. The code for these little white quartz, and they come in like this in a strand, and the code is OKVI26. OKVI26. Anyway, so on your screen is the Amazonite heart. So let's have a look at the Amazonite hearts for you. Now these are really lovely, particularly, you know, this time of year. I know we keep saying it, but we can't mistake the fact, and we can't ignore the fact that it's Valentine's Day on the 14th of Feb. Karen, I think it's upset me that you don't celebrate Valentine's Day. It's upset Chloe as well. Chloe's saying Valentine's Day is a day that you milk everything that you can from your other half. $220 carats of the Amazonite, 12mm diameter. Now these are £8.95. Oh no, we have got the white quartz in stock as well. So £8.95 on those beautiful, genuine Amazonite hearts. And I tell you what, we were talking in the office the other day about a fantastic fact about Amazonite. It's never been found in the Amazon. Yeah, we were talking about it the other day in the office. So the hearts there are beautiful, and they look really lovely as well. Actually, we've hardly got any of these left in stock, so you have to be quick off the mark on these. They've got them in the gorgeous earrings, and in fact, with the earrings, they're also used alongside those dinky little white quartz. Oh, and then look, you've got the bead cap at the bottom. We'll look at those in just a moment. So the shell pearl pack, the details at the bottom of your screen. Just here, this is the price for your Amazonite hearts, but we're going to move on to the white quartz. So they're 4mm rounds. Now they're frosted, and I'm sure you'll agree with me that the frosted has worked so beautifully in the designs that Cherry has made. They're so pretty. So if you can see, for example, on this hair comb here, this is, this again, has got little white quartz all along the top, as well as the Amazonite hearts and the little shell pearl. OKVI26 is the code. These are really pretty. They just add a different, oh sorry, what am I doing? Sorry Claire, that wasn't a good thing for Claire on camera then. Sorry. So this is a 38cm strand, and it's the frosted white quartz. And next to a gemstone with lots of luster, it just gives a different dimension, doesn't it? And with the clear quartz that we did earlier as well. Big and chunky look, and then they've got a very delicate look here. $7.95 on those. They're really, really, really beautiful. So $7.95 on those. Okay, moving on now to, should we do the watch? Do the watch face. This is absolutely, pardon? Right, you're going to have to get this really quickly because we did not launch this at £5.95. Look at that mother of pearl face. If that isn't screaming Valentine's Day, I don't know what is. And that is a gorgeous watch face. And it's slashed to £5.95. It's got a lobster claw clasp on the top. Really good quality. You've got a metal alloy along the front and then a stainless steel back, and that will just come the coating, sorry, just a plastic film that you can, oh, there we go. There we go, so that just peels off there. And then don't panic if yours isn't going round when it arrives. Like this one is not set at the right time, because what happens, in order to be able to set it, you just need to pull out the little plastic parts at the side, and that will release the battery into action and you can set it to the right time. Just saves your battery for you. So that there was originally £9.95. It's just £5.95. I actually think that's a lovely little adornment. Maybe if you're already making purchases today, a little add-on to your order. It's only £1 post and packaging price all weekend. And you can just add that onto any necklace. And you can just clip it onto anything, can't you? So £7.95 for the white quartz and £5.95 on that one there. Okay, shall we go to the bead caps that we just saw a moment ago? Now these are lovely, really, really lovely, because you've actually got texturized silver on these, which gives them the opportunity to have a little bit more of a glisten with the, oh, hello, sorry, that was brilliant, just dropped it. Oh, now these, sorry. So pretty. They come in a pack of 20. And for all 20 in solid 925 sterling silver, just £7.95 for 20 of those solid 925 sterling silver. We can have a little look around the necklace actually. And this necklace is this gorgeous where they've been used. So we've got them just sporadically placed around, one along the top, well, either side of the shell pearl there, and more as we're going down. And because they are solid 925 sterling silver, they're very malleable as well. And they've actually also been used in the earrings just here, just cradling. Because they are solid 925 sterling silver as well, you can sort of wrap them around any size of gemstone. So they've worked brilliantly around the 8mm, and they've worked fantastically around the 12mm as well. They're really, really, really pretty. And they're just £7.95 for a pack of 20 of those. Okay, we've also got the little flower clasp. Bear with me a second, I'll just pop those back in there. Okay, I'll show this to you on the back of the necklace. Now, how lovely is that detailing? And it's the attention to detail that makes the difference between handmade and homemade. Pretty, isn't it? Really pretty. I'll show you how these work. They are going to come to you in a pack of 3, solid 925 sterling silver. These have been really popular with the chosen by you entries that we've had actually over the last over the last week or so. Okay, so you use it like this. You put your threads on to actually attach it. Oh, hang on a second. I always mess this up. Oh, why am I being... Do you know what? I'm just going to look at the way that Cherry has used it. Yeah, that's it. There you go. So it literally just works like that. I just got it through there. Why am I being such a plonker? Oh my word, right, okay. £11.95, do you know what it is? Honestly, I'm just about to eat a sandwich and I just need to eat a sandwich. Marvellous. So, they are absolutely beautiful. They come in a pack of 3 at £11.95. Don't forget those hair combs are only £2.50 for 5. And they're the hair combs there. And then the blue wire has also been used, which works really nicely. And this is what's attached the gemstones onto the hair combs there. So look at that, you can do all of your tiara twisting technique in there as well. And that blue wire is a 0.25mm and it's £1.75 for 15 metres of it. Oh, go on, have a few of those. Have a look on the website and see what other colours we've also got available to you today. So pack of 3 of those flower clasps, they do work, it's just I'm incapable today. And we've got so much more to bring to you throughout the show. Don't forget, of course, and I think what would work really nicely with these would be that blue mist fire agate. It'd be really gorgeous. But right now we've had some more texts in, so let's have a gander at your texts. And the first one says, I am related to Mark Bolan of T-Rex fame, who was my cousin's cousin, Sharon. Sharon. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Everyone's, yeah, that's cool. And then I've got another. That's a good one. Joan in Wrexham. Hi to all people responsible for such a great show. Hiya. One of my great-grandfathers was one of the founders of the Royal Call of Musician Manchester. I can't play a note. Had to mime a recorder in lessons. All right, so we had to play on our own. Oh, Joan, I love it. So obviously the musical gene didn't follow through from your great-grandfather. But hey, miming the recorder, that's a skill. Not everybody could do that. And then we've had another one as well. This is from Paula in Cambridgeshire. So we'll have a look at this one for you. And it says, morning! My claim to fame is that my friend Carolyn's entry to the Wall of Fame was just read out. Laugh out loud. Great show as always from Paula in Cambridge. Paula, I love it. I love it. Oh, dear me. Right, we're going to be going to a quick break. I'm going to scoff a sandwich and then we're going to be doing our next brand new kit. But in the meantime, if you'd like to enter the Chosen by You, this is how you do. So,
do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your idea is selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.
Brand new polymer clay products this Sunday on Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Projects DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create the Skinner blend technique, how to use the extruder tool, how to make a 3-part necklace, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
This beadbox consists of 6 strands of genuine pearls, including bronze, peach, pink and white pearls, all for just $34.95. Bring a touch of class to your designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code ETMG80. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Add to your collection with our Memory Wire DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Follow Lucy and Debbie as they take you through how to create bracelets, necklaces and rings using memory wire. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Brand new polymer clay products this Sunday on Jewellery Maker.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
We all know that you need the right tools for the job. So here at Jewellery Maker, we have developed our very own tool set just for you. In this larger set, we have provided more tools to help you develop your jewellery making skills even further. The kit includes wire cutters, a bead reamer with replacement tips, an awl, tweezers with a scoop, a sliding gauge, a snip, and all the essential pliers you will need. All of this is yours for just $15.95, neatly presented in a carrying case with an embossed Jewellery Maker logo. Stay tuned for more advice, tutorials and demonstrations of jewellery making. We provide the tools, you provide the skill.
That was totally my fault because I was munching my crisps and my chocolate. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to be healthy, but when the sandwich machine is broken and the salad machine is broken, sometimes chocolate and crisps is the only thing that can keep you going. And quite honestly, I did it for you. So I sacrificed my healthy eating plan for you, my viewers. So I'm blaming you. Can I do that? Can I justify eating chocolate and crisps? Because we'll move on. Right, this is called Pandemonium. Quite suited to the show, I feel. This is a gorgeous kit if you love your monochrome look. Look at these gemstones on offer here. Big feature looks of this amazing Mexican jasper. Wow. Black onyx and these gorgeous white howlite. Right, let's have a look first of all at a staple that most of us will know about. This is a 6mm black onyx plain round. They're really lovely. They're so useful, and they are a staple essential. They're going to go with absolutely tons of different items that you've already got, and are going to form a really lovely staple backdrop. You're going to get some great design ideas as always from Sheila with the way that she's used this kit, including, I love that detailing you've done on the front of that choker cell necklace with these.
The little.
That's really lovely. Oh, lovely. So then have a look at these. This is just a different look again. And actually, do you know what? We've got coming up later blue mist fire agate in the drum shape as well. So these are barrels actually. That's white howlite, 15 by 12 millimeters. Now there's something very alluring about that, and the natural veins that go through the gemstone. They're lovely. And then we've got, are you ready for these? Now this is the wow factor of this kit. Oh my word, this is genuine gemstone. Aren't they amazing? Matacan? No, it's Mexican. Mexican jasper. They're 35 by 25 millimeters each. 30 pieces of 925 sterling silver also included in this kit. I'm loving that monochrome look. Now I'm going to be coming over to Sheila in any moment now, where we're going to see the way that this has been done. LXN G55. So you're going to see brilliant ways that this can all be used. I'm loving this big feature look. This must be a really exciting aspect of the kit when you first got it, Sheila.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, you can make, with such large gemstones, you can get so many pendants out and bracelets. To actually make a feature, yeah. You know,
yeah.
I love it when they've got big gemstones.
Oh, we love the big gemstones.
I love the big gemstones.
I'll bring this kit over to you, Sheila, for you to demo with us, for us with this. So this is really striking. So it's called Pandemonium. I'm loving the name of this kit as well. Now you also get 50 metres of the silver coloured beading thread, 6 metres of the clear elastic, a large and a small organza gift bag, but in this to get 150 metres of the 0.25 monofilament. This is just brilliant. It's so ridiculously strong. If you've got gemstones that haven't got a particularly large hole, this is the way forward. It's got lots of versatility. It gives you different looks. You can do the illusion style necklaces. Like if you saw the show yesterday, Louise did the most beautiful illusion style gorgeous necklace. It was beautiful. And then you've got your large and your small organza gift bag, as well as your 30 pieces of 925 sterling silver. So let's have a look at your silver. You've got 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. And you're getting the whole lot, way over 1,000 carats in this kit for just $24.95. Now that Mexican Jasper puffy ovals we don't have as individual strands. You can only grab it in the kit, so it's available while stocks last. It's got a fabulous look. It would look amazing actually with our early bird special, but to be honest, what we'll do is we'll go over to Sheila, see the kit, and then when we come and revisit the kit, I'll show you the early bird alongside it. So $24.95. I'm going to scoot over to my little friend who I've just given a chocolate biscuit to. Did you like your chocolate biscuit,
I did.
Sheila?
I've eaten one. I've got the other one.
Saving it for later?
Hiding. Yeah.
So, what a wow factor kit. Do you need these?
I tell you why it ended up as Pandemonia is, we looked at it and thought, oh, a panda.
No.
So there you go. That's
you never did.
Yeah,
Is that why it's called it?
Yeah.
Well, I never.
I bet you never guessed, did you?
But do you know what? The designs are gorgeous. It is. Shut your ears for a minute, Sheila, because you'll get a really big head. But you know, it's the joy of working with Sheila. You know that you're going to just see the most gorgeous jewellery.
Oh, thank you.
Would you like to, talk us through what you did?
Because on this particular one here, I've actually used 2 strands. I've actually stranded the necklace. Oh yes, move the tea.
I'm just moving your cup of tea.
Sorry, yes.
I'm moving your tools.
My tools
and maybe
and
your
my
chocolate biscuit. Just so we can get a clear shot of it all. That's fine, Dom.
I'm just tidying up my little. Yeah, there you go.
We get bits
my
of
section.
chocolate and things. We all know what
No,
it's
actually,
like.
it's wire from my challenge.
So you've got 2 necklaces.
Yeah, I've got 2 necklaces and 2 bracelets and 2 pairs of earrings.
All from this one kit.
And I mean, if you think I've put a lot of the larger gemstones in the bracelets, so you could have got such a lot more out of it.
They are really lovely, and with that bracelet that we've got here, I'm just going to take that. I hate stretching over.
Oh, that's okay. No, you just tell me what you want.
So that's just a stretchy?
That's just a stretchy bracelet.
How lovely is that? Oh, hello. Perfect fit. Thank you very much. I'm going on my holidays tomorrow. Might take that with me.
And the secret with doing gemstones on elastic is to make sure that you pull the elastic really, really tight to let the tension out. And then when you do your next knot, the tension goes back into the first sort of tie you did, and it helps to seal the knot. Otherwise, if you don't pull it enough, then you don't actually, the knot will start to come undone.
And you don't get the stretch, do you? It's just a bit.
It's all about really, really pulling the tension out of the elastic.
Look at those markings. They're gorgeous. That's really gorgeous. That's amazing. That's a natural gemstone. Beautiful. So we've got the 2 bracelets. That's one of them there. Oh, it feels so cool against my wrist as well. And so we're going to learn how to do. I see that actually we haven't properly looked at these earrings yet.
No, those are
quite a funky pair with those, aren't they?
I've run out of obviously, you know, because you only get so many crimp beads and what have you and things in the kit. So I just pulled that through and did a knot with two strands of the beading thread, and then just knotted them. So it's just to show, you know, with just the basic kit what you can actually do. But obviously, when you've built up your stash at home, you've always got things that you can add to the kit anyway. So, and then these are very, very simple, but very effective, I think.
Very effective, especially if you're wearing the bracelet I'm wearing now. They'd match in really nicely.
Yes.
You wouldn't necessarily need the necklace as well. So you're going to be able to keep parts of the kit and sell part of the kit or give it as a gift. But we're going to learn how to do parts of the necklace.
Well, it's just that if I'd got a few more gemstones, I would have actually made a feature of that in the middle. But because I hadn't, but it just shows you that if you actually take the thread, if you actually make the necklace first,
Yeah.
Or start to make it. Put it out on your tray, make it. Don't necessarily attach the clasp.
Okay.
So actually thread your necklace section first and then start from the bottom and just make your pendant feature, which is your gemstone on the bottom, and I've just wire wrapped it a little bit.
And so that's like a gemstone chain that you're effectively making there. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And then you can pop on another one. I think I've put 3 on that one. And then just make another. Oh, I did actually make a basic loop on that one, so it is a.
So I think, are we doing this on camera 4? Okay, just so you know, Sheila, we're going to do this on camera 4 because with your black top we're missing a few little things. Because you look a bit too fabulous.
It's because it's black, actually. It is true, isn't it? You don't always think, really. You think black is quite a, you know, it will go with most things, and it does until you're using black. So what you can do with the head pins, because you only get a few head pins within your. So that's the start of the little chain.
Sorry to interrupt you, Sheila, but just so you know, everyone out there, we are a live show currently. If you're watching at 11:10 on a Thursday morning, we're live. And being a live TV show, we are, because it's not just pre-recorded, we can react to how you, our audience, are responding. Now, this kit isn't going quick enough for us. It's not going quick enough for us. So we're going to reduce the price. Just like you would go into, you know, special offers, etc. You aren't buying this kit quick enough, so we're going to reduce the price to get you buying, okay? So you can allocate to your basket right now, but you won't be paying £24.95. We're going to reduce that price for you. And are you ready? It's being price slashed. It's already brand new today, and it's just £21.95. You've got over 1,000 carats of gemstones. Go on, whap it in the basket. Kits, 30 pieces of 925 sterling silver. Okay, so
I'm now going to I'm
so
going
you've
to
made
obviously
a 3 gemstone.
I've made a 3, yeah, but
chain.
obviously because of time, I'll just put one of the barrel shape on. So it literally is just using your head pins, and you can actually cut them in half. Whoops! Oh, there you go. It's come off. So make sure that you close up your loop, which I didn't do. There we go. But because you're cutting your head pins in half, you obviously have to try and get as much out of the head pin as you can. So I'm going to save that little bit.
So you're just snipping off the top of that.
I'm just
do
snipping
another
off the top.
little
I'm just
loop round.
Yeah, because I
so you're
should probably
effectively
use
just
that.
adding onto the chain.
You are, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then what you can do, I mean, I would wire wrap that, but I'm going to, and then put one strand. Whoops, no, that's not right. I've done that wrong. Live TV. That then, no, that's right. No, that's right. It's just me. Ignore me. Well, no, don't.
Ignore me. No, don't.
No,
don't ignore her.
Don't
Our little
ignore me.
Sheila, don't ignore her.
Where's the other strand? There. So actually, that there is attached to the centrepiece there. What I have done, and I haven't done, which I should have done.
Do you know what? If we just, I'll move these pliers out the way.
There you go. That's what
and
I
then
did.
if we lay it down on the mat, we might be able to see this.
You can
on
actually
camera
see it
4.
better. So what I've looped it through. I've looped the wire through. It's not happening, is it? No. There we go. It should go through there. Why isn't it going through? It's a big enough hole. I'm going to start again with that now. I should have put that through first.
So if you put your wire through, right, so just backtracking on this.
I'm backtracking on
If you put your beading thread through first.
I know what I've done wrong. I've got to put that through there first.
Okay, so just going back then. So if we see this on camera 4, you can see that we've got the gemstone chain that's been made there. And at the top of it, we've got the little eye loop of which Sheila's then threaded the beading thread going through. So if we leave that there, we've then got
I've put my drum on.
I see.
Unless I've got it in front of me.
Got
I forget where I've...
Well, also, how many pieces of jewellery have you made recently?
Since this, yeah.
Exactly. And there you go, you can just see
and
that.
then what I did, I mean, this, I actually added another gemstone in between, and so I actually took up and added more to it. But I won't this time, I'll just show you what I actually did to... In fact, I can probably use a few more gemstones now because I've actually got them. So you've got your necklace there, which you've already sort of threaded through. And then what I've done is I've actually done a feature piece, and then I've taken that. This
so
is the
you've
necklace,
got a necklace
is already...
and then you've got an extra part here,
I've
which
got an
then
extra
threads
part,
through.
which if I were to add a onto this, which I didn't have when I made the kit up first, because I'd used them all. See where I'm going.
So in retrospect, you don't, maybe even get two of these kits then, so you can...
Well, no, or you can just even use some of those that you have in you have in your stash.
This
design
would work really nicely actually if you replace some of the little rounds with those early bird specials of the black faceted rice beads, the onyx that we had as well.
So that's your necklace that you would have threaded with your larger gemstones on, and then imagine that's your necklace. It's got its own mind, this wire has. Can you hold that, Lucy, for me, please?
Of course.
Just there.
So this piece here, this one here, we're going to imagine is a whole complete necklace. We've got the extra part that Sheila's just made up now, and literally we're just attaching that onto the bottom by threading through once again.
So you could have that drop bigger, you could have it, so therefore you've got your, when I've just adjusted that, and moved it up, you have got a little section there, but because I didn't have enough, obviously, gemstones left in the kit,
so
you
this
just
is
have to tease it a little bit.
from the example you're seeing there, but Sheila's just added on a couple of extra beads now to get the look that she was actually after, and you can see it there.
So I haven't, because I didn't have enough gemstones left, but this is what you could end up with putting some extra gemstones on.
So it's literally, you're talking about making an extra portion. You make your chain first, you make your necklace first, you then create some extra chain, and using your very large howlite, put your beading thread through that and then link it into the necklace, and then you can attach it all up. Fab! Well, thank you very much.
You could even sort of have two strands if you wanted to. Strand feature necklace.
Oh yeah, that'd be lovely as well.
But these two will then go through your...
One of the big ones.
One of the big ones, so you would just stagger those up to however you want them, but obviously I only had a few left, so I had to... But that is the basis, roughly, with some added on to the bottom of that necklace.
Fab. Well, thank you very much, Sheila.
Got there in the end.
We got there in the end. I'm going to take you, you lot at home, first of all, over there, and then myself and Sheila will then go over to the Wall of Fame. So you'll come over here with me. Oh, most importantly, I've got my herbal tea. You see, herbal tea, that's got herbs in it, therefore it counteracts my chocolate and crisps, doesn't it? I think so. I think it does. I think it makes it allow, because it's fruity flavoured as well. It balances it out. Right, let's have another good gander through. Just to remind you, we have been very reactive to how you, our audience, is reacting to the kit. I can now tell you to take it down to $21.95. It's going very quickly indeed. Big, 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 big Mexican jasper that you've got there in your big, fabulous opals, the black onyx, and then this gorgeous howlite. You've then got 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of the elastic, and 150 metres of monofilament, 0.25mm. A large and a small organza gift bag, and in your small organza gift bag is your silver. 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. So, I'd go for it. Look, it's been price slashed down. It's brand new today. Like I said, we're reacting to you, our fabulous audience. You can tell us what you want. You're obviously wanting it at that price because now you're buying it. Let's have a look at what you've already bought, though, from us before and what you've made up as we go to the Wall of Fame.
Okay, right, this is from Janie, and you are number 496, Janie, and she says, Dear JM, here is this week's entry for the Wall of Fame. I have used Chinese jade and black onyx from one of the clearance boxes. I don't normally work in such bright colours, so it was really nice to be a little bolder than normal. Thank you all at JM for such a fabulous channel. Oh, happy beading to all. And to you too. That's lovely, isn't it? That's
I love this design. I think it's
gorgeous.
Janine. And that's a lovely big star there.
Yeah.
Well done, hun. That's gorgeous. Oh, I've never mastered it. I've never tried it. So I'd like to master that one. Now, let's have a look at this one. This is very pretty. And I tell you what, if you love these colours, you'd love the Blue Mistfire agate. We've got some more coming up. This is 497 and it's Sandra. Hi, Sandra in Staffordshire. Hi, everyone at JM. This is my third entry to the Wall of Fame. A charm bracelet using gorgeous tanzanite ovals and rondelles from JM, which have been lovingly wire wrapped and added a handmade clasp, all sterling silver. Loving the show. The presenters and guest designers are all fab. Loving the Facebook page too, and that's from Sandra in Staffordshire. Thank you, Sandra. You're 497.
And this is from ooh, Eunice. I think it's from Eunice. It doesn't say on the top, but it's Eunice. Eunice and Alan. And you're number 499, Eunice, and you say, "Hi JM, keep up the good work. This necklace was made by her 11-year-old granddaughter. She sat and watched the wire work video and then took some wire and beads home and sat in her bedroom and made the pendant." Oh, bless.
How adorable.
Oh, she's done
Oh my God, how old is she?
well. 11. Well,
Well, we have a jewellery maker in our midst.
She made it from memory wire, so we thought we would send it to you for the Wall of Fame. She's hoping to win so she can get started on some more without raiding our boxes.
Oh,
Thank you all at JM for all your work that you do, Eunice and Alan. Oh, well
done there, and you are
Fabulous.
499.
499.
And then finally for this section here, 498. This is from Laura in Nottingham. Hi JM, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's made from the shell drops and faceted agate. The second flower is on a lobster clasp, so I can add it as a brooch, keyring, etc. I hope you like it. From Laura in Nottingham. We love that, Laura. That's lovely that you can then keep attaching it onto different things. It's a really lovely design idea. And apparently we've had some more text, Sheila.
Oh, lovely.
Let's have a look. I hope everyone is okay. My mum, Dawn, chosen by YouPick, is at work, so she can't see the designs, but I think they're beautiful. Dawn's daughter, Laura, in London. Oh, Laura, well, obviously, make sure she catches the repeat.
Yeah,
absolutely, on the website, or if you're watching on Sky, then you can carry on and watch the repeat show. So that's the first one in. Thank you very much. Okay, next one. And this is from Andrew and Susan in Staffordshire. Hiya, Lucy and Sheila. Andy is related to Richard Beckinsale of Porridge fame, and I'm loosely related to Stanley Matthews. That's from Sue and Andy Biddle. Oh my goodness.
I used to love Richard Beckinsale. I thought he was fabulous. I quite fancied him.
Well, what a famous family you are. What a very famous you are. So, anybody else in the studio? Is anyone else sort of vaguely related to anyone famous? Claire? Your cousin's the comedian who's on Mock the Week, etc. And his name is? Mark Steele is your cousin. We're in the presence of fabulousness.
They were on the awards last night, so...
Well, I tell you here, you just thought it was Jewellery Maker, just making jewellery. Well, you're in the presence of Claire, whose cousin is Mark Steele. And all of you out there related to celebs, I know, but to be honest, you're all celebs in your own right. As soon as you're on the Wall of Fame, you're a celeb, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Definitely. So if you want to get onto the Wall of Fame, here is how you do.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
This 6-strand bead box features onyx, carnelian, agate and snowflake obsidian, totalling over 1,000 carats, and all for just $19.95. With everything you'll need to create some wonderful designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code NGP 031. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
More crisps, more crisps. Crisps are the way for. I love crisps, and do you know what I like? Crisps and chocolate in my mouth at the same time. Ideally, salt and vinegar crisps and plain chocolate. Just like, no, not plain chocolate. Salt and vinegar crisps and a milk chocolate, but like no bits in it. Just pure milk chocolate and salt and vinegar crisps in my mouth at the same time, washed down with a blackcurrant, very known brand cordial. There you go. Just that I'd share. Just that I'd share. I can't wait for our next time on the Sunday Sofa. I've not done the Sunday Sofa Day in ages because, quite honestly, we eat so much cake and goodies. I can't wait. Right then, let's move on to launching more Blue Mist. So if you missed the earlier part of the show, this is, oh my word, this is really, really fab. If you've seen our blue lace agate we launched last year, we're around about, on average, between the £30–40 mark on average, because basically with blue lace agate, what's really sought out, there's so many people calling already because this is really in demand. With the blue lace agate, you get a very, thank you for that, Sheila, she just crept round the desk. That was hilarious. We need a Sheila cam. You need to be able to see what I can see. You'll be in bits, it's just amazing. You do get this perfect formation of banding on the blue lace agate, but the most attractive thing for me with the blue lace agate is the colour. And the colour you get here, you just don't get the same following of banding. You still get banding in there. Look at those patterns. Look at the size of them. I mean, they're huge. There's lots of people on the lines already. Look at the size of them. They're just huge. See, what you're looking at here is a 25mm diameter. They're stunning, aren't they? It's this hue of blue. It's just mesmerising. Now this is the largest carat weight so far, and these are the biggest ones, so surely we'll be going over the £9.95 mark on these, won't we? What are we? They're big. They're really, really big. Please call early because we're already getting lots of you stacking up on the phone lines. And the quicker you can get on the phone lines, the quicker you can secure your place in the queue. And the quicker you secure your place in the queue, the more chance you've got of getting it. So this amazing colour of the blue is achieved by taking to a really, really, really high temperature. It's a heat treatment in order to get this colour. So they're 2.5 centimetres in their diameter. Look at that banding, that's amazing. And you've got this very delicate sort of, oh, do you know what? They've been put together with different colours. If we just have a look to the side of me, there's a necklace which has got some of the cord. This is some of the silk cord actually. Debbie might have made this for us. Look at those. Isn't that lovely to match it up with the chocolate brown in there? Because there is sort of like the opportunity when you look at some of these, you can actually see they've got a sort of chocolatey quality running through some of them. But then this one, how beautiful. That is almost like, it's an image of a beautiful ocean looking out to perhaps either sunrise or sunset. Oh, I like that. Yeah, nice, Ollie, nice. Ollie just said it was almost like a satellite version, so a satellite image of looking down onto a beach where the sea meets the sand. Maybe a bird's eye view. It's stunning. It's really stunning. And they're all going to vary slightly. Okay. 1995, 14.95. I'm sorry, I can't read the code. TTTA 38. £9.95. Have you seen the size of them? They're just, yes. Aren't they just? They're really, really, really fabulous. At £9.95 on those. So TTTA 38 is the code on these. Look at the different patterns. I'll tell you what, they'd look, do you know what? Because you've got so many different patterns on those as well, I'm going to be bringing these to you in just a moment. You could start matching them up with the same gemstone. In fact, I think we had a Wall of Fame entry yesterday that said, you know, using the same gemstone but going for different cuts of the same gemstone. It's amazing how different they can look. And that's going to be a lovely accenting gemstone of the same variety but in a different cut. So 5 on those. I mean, they're big. They're really, really big. I think this is one of my favourite strands. We've got a lot of people on the phone lines waiting to get those. Remember, you're answered in the order that you call in, so get in there nice and early. Just get in there early. £9.95 on those. So we're going to bring that next strand to you that I've just shown you, actually. £9.95 of that gorgeous. I mean, they are gorgeous. They're referred to as flat coins. They're chunky. They're chunky coins. I know, done with such grace and elegance, my presenting, isn't it? TTTA 38. Well done if you're on the phone lines, and well done if you've already snapped those up and popped them into your basket. Okay, we're now going to go to the 12mm faceted rounds, which again, I've just shown you alongside those coins. I think they're so pretty. They're gorgeously faceted. And actually, they've been put together in this design for you here with the frosted rondelles of black onyx. Now we are going to start with under 100 of these. So that's all we've got in stock, under 100. And that's the same with every single strand that we're offering. XXTA63. Now with faceting, obviously every single one of those, and see, this is where my mind starts to boggle a bit. There's 128 facets on each of those, done by hand. And you can just imagine the time it took to do that. And then the volume that we have. So it's incredible we're getting them for the price that we are. XXTA63. You see, I'm thinking rose quartz with that. The really gorgeous amethyst we had earlier. XXTA63, you know the score. That colour is amazing. It's been done by using a heat treatment there. And at £9.95, oh my goodness. So even though we had a higher carat weight on the previous strand, what we're seeing here for 350 carats is that attention to detail with the hand craftsmanship or the hand faceting on there as well. Over stock on this strand has already been allocated. Now you can shop on the website, you can shop on the phone lines, and regardless of how you shop, regardless of how many times you check out your baskets, it is only one post and packaging price all day, and that's between Monday and Thursday. Really, really, really stunning. Stay tuned for more coming up in the show, including, excuse me a second, it's all going to crunch. It's not crisps, I promise. Including, coming up, look at this shape. How big are they? We'll be doing those a little later. The show got some lovely little brown markings on there as well, actually. So, okay, I know we've gone down this road before and I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again for those people who don't know it. And it involves talking about a hugely influential... Actually, Ollie, have we got any images of George Frederick Kunz in this system? We'll just see if we've got any for you, because I know we've got them over in the other studios. And George Frederick Kunz was literally, oh my goodness, he has... Some people say he single-handedly revolutionised the gemstone jewellery industry, but I can't say that for definite. But what I can say has been hugely, hugely influential in the way that jewellery has been made ever since about the turn of the previous century. So he was born in the late 1800s, and in the early 1900s he was found to be, he lived in New Jersey, and he was found to be one of the most amazing gemstone discoverers of our time, basically. He single-handedly created a collection that by the age of 17 was the largest collection of precious gemstones that any single person had. He was 17 and he didn't really afford them, he found them. Now, Tiffany Jewellers got wind of this after he had a personal collection in the Smithsonian Museum in New York. And when they heard of this, they actually took him on board as the board of directors at Tiffany Jewellers. He was about 17, record shows either 17 or 19 when he actually became on the board of directors at Tiffany's. This gemstone in question now was given its name because George Frederick Kunz was doing all the sourcing of the gemstones and finding them. However, he couldn't actually finance too many further afield visits to various different locations. He was aware that maybe different gemstones were being formed in the ground. JP Morgan, very, very famous banker, actually then started to finance lots of his expeditions. Until George Frederick Kunz got involved with Tiffany Jewellers, literally, they had a few diamonds, rubies, sapphires, pearls and a couple of other bits and pieces. He brought in some of what's now considered to be some of the world's most exotic gemstones, and morganite, named after JP Morgan because he financed the expedition just off the coast of California to get this. Obviously that's why this gemstone was called morganite. It's still to this day one of the exciting precious gemstones you can come across. This offers to you the peaches and the pinks that we read about, and this is our last strand available of morganite. We've got a few available of this, but this is our last item code for you, and we've got less than 50 in stock. We've got 2. I'm going to count through them for you because I think strand like this, when they're 12mm rounds of such an incredible precious gemstone, it's important to know how many you're getting. Double A graded morganite. 1, 2, start dialing. 3, 4, you're stacking up on the phone lines. 5, 6, 7, look at that peachy hue, look at the light. 9, 10, 11, 12, oh my goodness, this is exciting. 13, you've got to be getting these. 14, 15, 16, you've got pinks and peaches. 17, 18, 19, 20. Look at the clarity on some of these. This is for you to use in your jewellery making. 21, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. You're going to be getting on your strand approximately 34 individual double A graded, incredibly precious morganite, and for you it works out not just less than £5 per morganite, it's going to work out less than £4 per morganite. If you want to sell them on as individual gemstones, you can. It's going to work out less than £3 for you per morganite. It's going to work out at less than £2 per morganite. You get the whole strand from us today at just $59.95. I know it's not just an add it to your order price, but the gemstone in question, if you can afford that price, if you want to go halves with friends, if you want to go quarters with a friend, you've got to find a way of getting it. It's so precious. It's extraordinary to be able to make jewellery using this just amazing gemstone. Less than £60 for that volume of individual morganites. Now, when you can use these peaches, these pinks of double A graded morganite, you are onto a winner. You're taking your jewellery from there to there. $59.95. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. NCSW 43 420 carats is a guarantee for you. 420 carats of double A graded. We've just got a few remaining. This is high in demand. It's not going to be in everybody's price bracket, but you know, it's if you want to take your jewellery from your average gemstone jewellery to elite. If you want to make that jump, then to do it with something like this is amazing. 0800 644 655 NCSW 43 420 carats, double A graded, 12mm rounds. I'm going to wish you all the luck in the world. Not everyone's going to be able to get that because we just don't have the stock available. But if you do, oh my goodness, congratulations. I cannot wait to see images of the jewellery you make. It will be on another level. Good luck.
Tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create basic canes, kaleidoscope canes, bead shapes and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
Want to learn more about silver clay? Then why not come and join us on our silver clay course? Join professional art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she guides you through the techniques of handling, shaping, forming and firing silver clay. Then you'll be given the chance to design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for £89. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
So we're having our cups of tea. You ready?
Yes, actually, yes.
Yeah,
mine's a bit cold now.
Yeah, me too. The herbal tea. So, thanks for joining us today. You're watching Jewellery Maker. I'm Lucy, and I'm joined by the also fabulous. Hi. She's the foundation. She's like the furniture of Jewellery Maker. It's Sheila.
I hope you're all well. I haven't really said hi really properly.
Well, have a gas bag. Come on, it's your time. Have a gas bag.
Well, I hope you're all well, and it's lovely to see everybody on Facebook, as you said, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And everybody is so helpful. Don't really need us now. They've got all the guys out there.
You don't need it, do you?
We're redundant now.
Go on, off the trot now. I'm joking, I'm joking. And do keep your text messages coming in as well. We're texting in today about whether you are vaguely related to anyone famous. Like I said earlier, my nan is convinced, and Ayadink, if you're watching, Ayadinkster, my nan's convinced that we're related to Christopher Columbus. She's got no proof of this. And also the Bard. She's got no proof of that either. She just thinks. I do remember when I was little, she said, I'm convinced we're related to royalty. I'm convinced.
I think most grandparents say that, don't they?
Yeah,
well, yeah, I don't.
All right, Nan, hope your telly's fixed. Right, so seriously, that's quite exciting. Ollie went to college with somebody who was 32nd in line to the throne.
32nd?
32nd.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
That's impressive, isn't it?
Being 32nd in line. How do you prepare psychologically for being 32nd in line? Interesting. Right, anyway, if you were 32nd in line, you could start making your own crowns by here at Jewellery Maker.
Actually, like Alan did, didn't he?
Oh, he made a crown?
Yes, he made a crown. It was on there the other day. Oh, you'd have to have a look at that, Lucy.
I
Yeah, it was
haven't seen it.
fabulous. Yeah, there was a picture on the... sort that out.
All right, well,
fabulous it was.
Well, this part of the show, we're going to see Sheila's been given a project to do. So outside of the show, did you choose or were you given
No, we're actually given
the components on this one. So let's have a look at what you have made. Oh my goodness. They're beautiful, aren't they? Look at that. These 3 strands of pearls have made up the majority of what Sheila has made today. And there's a couple of little extras that have been brought in as well. So, Sheila, in your designs, you've used, to be able to do all of this, all you've used is a 3-strand pack of pearls and some dinky little smoky quartz, and that's it.
Yes, yes.
Amazing. So, let's have a look in. They're really, really very, very golden.
They are beautiful.
These amazing pearls, and I love the little dinky ones as well. They're very, very elegant. I mean, look at that. Cute quartz wrapped around.
There's, yeah, it's actually, it's just the right angle. Is that the rain? Oh my gosh!
It's chucking it down.
It's just the right angle weave done in like a whatever size you want for your wrist, or you could even do it for a necklace. And then you actually thread on monofilaments the tiny. I think they're
little
4
smoky
mil. They're very
quartz,
smoky quartz, and then you actually thread them through. I've got one of these collapsible needles, and you actually thread it through and across. I'll show you I'll show you how it goes across, but that's basically what it is. It takes a little bit of time because you're actually sort of threading it across and then under, but it's a lovely, lovely finish to it. It's really, really pretty, I think. And I've also done one with sort of white pearls and silver and black.
They are just incredibly elegant, that colour,
It's a really nice, elegant design.
That is really, it's a beautiful piece of jewellery.
And the
so
smoky quartz,
they glisten, but they bounce the colour of those golden pearls in the centre. So this is bronze and black and gold Baroque pearls. So the size of these, we've got 8mm on the large ones. Then we've got 7 by 6 on this size, and then on the black we've got 5 by 4mm, and that gets you all 3 strands. They're 38 centimetres each strand, and they're just $17.95. Now they're not your average pearl. I mean, look at the colours. You can see that.
They're beautiful colours, aren't they? Very, very classic and rich.
Yeah, really, really beautiful. And then the only other strand you've used as well. Am I right in that? Yeah, the only other strand you've used
is the smoky
was
quartz.
the 4mm faceted round of the smoky quartz. How stunning are those? Now, can we just have a look at that bracelet once again that Sheila's made, because it is just stunning.
Shall I bring it down, or do you want
I think it was fine.
be
Yeah,
okay
they're fine with
there?
it there. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. And those smoky quartz going through. Now, lots of people are jumping on the phone lines these and taking them in the basket. UOVI43. They are so precious, and even more precious because they're so small as well. They have even more of a wow factor, don't they?
They are absolutely beautiful, and they're really easy to work with when you're crossing over the pearls because they've got quite a good sized hole in between. So you can,
okay.
And using monofilament, you could actually come back across if you wanted to, you know, to do like a cross effect.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. But to be honest, I like it the way you've just done it there. And don't those smoky quartz look gorgeous on the necklace as well?
Yes.
Just above, it's like a little flower.
Yes, it is like a little flower, yes. And I've just done a little circle and encapsulated one of the sort of gold pearls.
Yeah, lovely. And it's dangling down. And then the earrings are so glamorous.
They're back to front, turn around the other way.
So glamorous. Just look at the light flickering off the facets of the smoky quartz. Right, this smoky quartz is a must-have if you want delicate elegance. Real must-have. $7.95, and they're genuine gemstone and smoky quartz. UOV I43, £7.95, and it's £1 post and packaging price for all of your purchases over the whole of the day today, so you can keep adding on to your order. This is gorgeous.
But if anybody wants to know how to do it, sorry Lucy, if anybody does want to know how to do it, I can always send them some instructions.
That would be brilliant. Well, why don't we, or even if we can try and organise it for a demo time in the next show, would be really great next time you're on.
I think actually on one of the DVDs, on one of the is it the first or the second beading DVD, that actual technique is actually on there. I do remember doing it.
Ah, okay.
If
you want to double check that, if you speak to the call centre know what's on all the DVDs, especially if you're asked to speak to Charlie. I'm saying that though, I don't know if she's in today. But there's loads of experts ready to take your call in the call centre. £7.95 for that beautiful, beautiful smoky quartz. So thank you very much. That is just a gorgeous, very stylish set. Like we always said, we always know we're going to get gorgeous jewellery when we're working with Sheila. How are you doing with your challenge?
Yeah, I'm a bit slower today, but because I'm doing a bit of wire. Yeah, so but I'm getting there. I'm on about 5 now. So
5 items.
5 items.
I think that's good going. I think we'll allow you to do that. Right,
Thank you.
Come here with me. We're going to launch a brand new 3-strand pack, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, excuse me. Right. So. It's here. I'm looking for it. It's right at the side of me. Really, really, very, very, very beautiful indeed. If you joined me earlier in the show, I actually put some of the new blue mist agate in between this here, because with some of the blues and the greys together, they really did look very, very pretty indeed. This is a brand new 3-strand pack, and it's primarily made up of Botswana agate, one of which is 6mm rounds. And then we've got these beautiful diamond shapes. The black onyx in the little rondelles. Ah, now then, they're not quite rondelles. Look at the shapes of those. They're really unusual shape, aren't they? I wonder how we would refer to these. So Botswana agate of the 6mm. What's the size of the diamond shapes, please, Karen? 17mm in their diameter. They're actually 5mm thick, actually, as well. 17mm in their diameter. They're really lovely. Now look at all those different hues we're getting from them. If I actually pop in some of that beautiful blue mist agate, it sort of works, doesn't it? Some of the aspects, I won't necessarily use them all together, but some aspects of them really work. Right, so this is a brand new 3-strand pack. It's QSPO19. Okay, let's do it for you then. I know Botswana agate is a really big favourite of yours out there. The sheer variety of colours in here. They're brand new in today. QSPO19. brand new in at £15.95, so it's working out still at less than £6 a strand. As for Botswana agate, that strand is less than £6. That's phenomenal value for money. QSPO19, good luck. Now, when you get a 3-strand pack, you are getting exceptional value for money. QSPO19. Okay, here we go then. Right, are you ready to get a bit fast and furious?
Low stock, low price. Low stock, low price. What is it, Claire? Low stock, low price. Let's do it. Okay, where should we go to first? Should we go to
I don't know why I'm talking like this when I've already got a sore throat. Right, it's SKGP15. This is the girly gossip kit. It's all girly and it's all about gossip. I love the colours. Oh, look at that agate. That is gorgeous. Okay, look at these. First of all, these are your multicoloured crackled agate. They're faceted rondelles and they're measuring 10 by 6 millimetres. Look, can we get up close and personal on these, please, Claire, with the new haircut? Thank you. Look at that variety of colours in there. You see, you wouldn't necessarily need to use all of this strand together. You could use them all separately and be able to intermingle them with lots of other gemstones that you've already got. We've got a real ruby red in there, delicate turquoise, amazing rich greens, and that's 10, they're 10 by 6 millimetres. Now, we've then got these really pretty little black agate faceted rounds, and we've seen how pretty those 4mm faceted rounds of the smoky quartz had worked with the project that we've just seen from Sheila. SKGP15, so that's a 38cm strand. All of these are 38cm strands. All of our strands are, unless otherwise stated. And then look, I love this. Now, I wouldn't necessarily use all of these together. And they are huge. They are amazing, big nuggets, 14 by 18 up to 15 by 21. They're just amazing. I look at these and I think of dinosaur eggs because I've seen so many in my life. They're amazing, aren't they? So there's your silver as well. 10 head pins, 10 crumpies, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. £27.95. Now with all of your silver, your 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of elastic, a large and small organza gift bag. Oh, now you're also going to get 20 metres of the monofilament wire in here as well. This is a 0.25mm gauge of the monofilament. And that's the same gauge that we've used in all of the kits. That's the same gauge that comes in all of the kits. Apparently somebody was asking on Facebook the gauge of the monofilament. Unless otherwise stated, the monofilament is a 0.25mm, so 1/4 millimetre, and that's also the same monofilament. It comes in this kit, but it was used in the illusion necklace that Louise did for us yesterday. So you've got these really fabulous massive agate nuggets, 14 by 18 to 15 by 21. The dinky little black faceted agates, and then you've got the rondelles in there. I love that. I don't think I'd use it all together, but to have that collection of gemstones, particularly when we've seen the luxury of the 4mm faceted rounds that we saw with Sheila on the smoky quartz, I think that's going to be gorgeous. So well done on getting that one, everybody. Well done, well done. Right, moving on. Moving on. This is LIG P46. Oh, you see, I love this. We only launched this the other day. I love it. This is amazing because these are real carnelian, and look at the size of them. £20 by 15 up to 34 by 28. 500 carats. This is genuine carnelian, and it is so impressive because of its size and the colour as well. Then look at this aventurine, and aventurine giving you this very delicate sparkle of silver in there as well. And then look at this rutilated quartz. Oh, amazing. And that's really pretty golden rutiles going through those, but as well as your green rutile as well. So that's rutilated quartz, aventurine, and massive carnelian, 500 carats of carnelian. You've then got a lot of your 925 sterling silver as well. 10 headpins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. You've then also got another lot that's 150 metres of 0.25mm monofilament, and then you've got 50 metres of the beading thread, 6 metres of the clear elastic, and a large and a small organza gift bag. £27.95 for the lot. That's amazing, especially when you think, you know, the size of that carnelian, that is where your value for money is. Mind you, you've got rutilated quartz in there as well. You'd have, to be honest, I'd have expected for that price, aventurine we tend to find at a lower price than quartz, of rutilated quartz I should say. So really for that price I'd have expected maybe 2 strands of aventurine and a rutilated quartz. But to get a rutilated quartz aventurine and that carnelian in there, bang, fabulous. Bang, fabulous. That bang, on trend, fabulousness, get it. Okay, now then, whoa, nearly sliding all over the shop. Have a look at this. I love it. Look at this. This is a massive carat weight of jasper. I mean, look, 1,370 carats. Bang on trend. Loads of different varieties of colours in here that you're going to see. Just, I mean, look at this one. Look at these. I love the individual markings on those. I love it, I love it, I love it. Every single one. The puffy ovals that you see here are measuring 11 by 16 millimetres. Then we've also got this really fab, this is black vein jasper. Now we've got amazing reduction off the original price on this. So then you've got the black vein jasper, puffy ovals, they're 12 by 18. Then we've also got these gorgeous extra little puffy ovals of the fossil jasper and, oh no, sorry, these are obviously 11 by 16 millimetres, apologies. I'm going to start again. This size here is 16 by 25 millimetres. You've then got these at 12 by 18 millimetres, and you've got these at 11 by 16 millimetres. Then you've also got, now Picasso jasper is one of my absolute favourites. Look at that. And I know when we first launched Picasso jasper, Linda did a project with us with this, and it was very sort of, there was a very sort of oriental feel to it. It was absolutely stunning, especially with gold findings. That Picasso jasper looks lovely. They are rice beads and they're measuring 18 by 12 millimetres. We've then also got, look at this, see, it's just endless. Then there's this fossil, the green jasper in the 11 millimetres. Look at the springtime freshness of that. Maybe with some of the howlite actually, that would look really lovely. And then finally, I mean, it's like having 7 strands because this is double the length of the others. And with this, you've got this beautiful pink zebra jasper. They go from 3 by 6 up to 4 by 12. So the original price on this was £24.95. Now, it's been to another price before, but the lowest price it has ever been to is coming on your screen now, and you're getting it for £14.95. For that, how are we doing on stock levels? Okay, not great. Grab it now. That's £24.95 down to £14.95 on that one. You've got one post and packaging price for the whole day today. It is going particularly quickly. NKPO 14.95. I'm loving that. Oh, look at the volume of them. You are getting it, aren't you? 14.95. You are getting that, aren't you? All of those for 14.95 and the storage box. That is a bargain. What is it, Chloe?
A bargain.
Thank you. She had to compose herself then. Yeah. Right, our final one now. This is JRGP59, and this, I've only got literally a handful of these kits left. Look at this pendant. That's so pretty. That's jasper and pyrite combined in that pendant. The Dreamy Haze kit. And this has then got, look at this vibrant fuchsia pearl, and then your little nuggets of rhodonite. Solid 925. Solid 925 sterling silver. And you've got, oh, we're just bringing that up for you. 10 head pins and 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks and 2 bolt ring clasps and jump rings, and a standard 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of elastic, and a large and small organza gift bag. That's really low stock. And actually, if I was to move these pearls away, that's coming up next. How gorgeous is that? So, the Dreamy Haze kit, and that pendant is amazing. It's just £17.95 for all of those. Again, you wouldn't necessarily use them all together, but the colours are all combined in that beautiful pendant. That's beautiful, so £17.95. Okay, we're going to slow things down. Except things are starting to get really speedy. Which ones would you like to go for first? We can. Now, I showed these to you yesterday, and to be honest, I think they're my favourite because for me, you look at this and it's easily recognisable as Blue Mist Agate. Look, just look at the colour. TA99. Now, so far we've allocated a high percentage. I'd say about 80% of what we've shown to you so far of the Blue Mist Fire Agate in today's show has been allocated. So ignore the graphics on your screen. That's from the previous kit. Look at these blues. I know this probably sounds a little bit of a bonkers thing to say, but Ollie, could we have a look at that close-up again, please? Thank you. If you just look there, when you look at them, it's almost like you can imagine the feel of them. Does that make sense? You can see very clearly from the image how these will feel. And they are lovely to work with. You've got a really beautiful, consistent blue. Now, just so you know, we are just experiencing a technical difficulty with the code. It's not allowing us to give you as much stock as we have. We're going to address that and we'll be back on the other side of this.
Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Projects DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create the Skinner blend technique, how to use the extruder tool, how to make a 3-part necklace, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. You will get the chance to design and craft your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet style lunch and refreshments, all for just $64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Brand new polymer clay products this Sunday on Jewellery Maker.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
This 6-strand bead box features onyx, carnelian, agate and snowflake obsidian, totalling over 1,000 carats, and all for just $19.95. This box is full of everything you'll need to create some wonderful designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code NGP031. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
Okay, so have a look at these two. Oh! They're gorgeous. So we're going to resume. I do apologise for that little delay. We are experiencing some technical difficulties with our graphics at the moment. So I am just sort of letting you have a heads up. So if I tell you all about them now, when we have our graphics, we can just speed you through them because you'll know everything. They are absolutely gorgeous. We got access to the sizes, Karen. Brilliant. Okay. So these are the rondelle shape. And they are 12 by 9 millimetres on these. Approximately 12 by 9 on those. Look at those. And you've got some in here, a little bit more rondelle and some of them are a little bit more wheel. So actually we're going to give you a variant here. They're going to vary between 12 by 9 to 14 by 10. They're really fab. So, I do also have, coming up for you, these amazing rounds of the 10mm. Okay, also on their way will be these fabulous big chunky ones. And they'll be coming up a bit later. So they're all going to be on their way to you very, very shortly. And then look at this and how well do they work together. This is a beautiful 3-strand pack. And when are we going to be doing this 3-strand pack, Karen? And we're going to be doing... I'm asking Karen when we're going to do them. We are experiencing technical difficulties with the graphics just at the moment, but they are stunning. So let's try and get you some details of this. Now, this is going to be your manager special. For a manager special, we are going to be doing an amazing PR offer. Just look at them. They are just So bear those in mind as we can, yay! Right, we can resume proceedings as we go back to the Blue Mist Fire Agate. Right, okay, let's do these rondelles once and for all. Here we go. They are gorgeous. So we're looking here at a combination between 12 by 9 up to 14 by 10 millimeters. It's a 34 millimeter strand. It's not. If it was a 34 millimeter strand, it would be a strand that's about 3 beads long. So ignore that, that's a mistake on your graphics. You're looking at approximately a 38 centimetre strand here. That's a mistake on your graphics, apologies there. Blue Mist Fire Agate, they are the plain rondelles, 12 by 9 up to 14 by 10. They're £9.45. I mean, these are big gemstones. Half the stock's gone. Half the stock has been allocated. If you are shopping during the repeat show, then of course just check to see if stock is available. If anything ever says that it's all been allocated out, check an hour after you've already previously checked. £9.45. So that's the Blue Mist Agate. Blue Mist Fire Agate, sorry. They are the rondelles going from 12 by 9 up to 14 by 10, and ignore your 34 millimetre strand length. That's codswallop. £9.45 on that strand. That's gorgeous. Okay, we're going to move on to the plain rounds. And these are 8mm, and these are going to look particularly gorgeous with the Manager Special. I can't wait to do this Manager Special. I think it's going to be stunning. How is the combination of gemstones? Wouldn't you just love that as a kit? Well, you could effectively create your own kit by choosing this 3-strand pack and the agate and then getting your findings. We'll come to it in just a moment. These are beautiful now. They're plain rounds, they're at 8mm. And I would say probably the 8mm or the 6mm are our most requested sizes. With them being a perfect round, they're going to be very, very, very easy to use, easy to slip into other designs and easy to slip into existing gemstones that you've already got. They're lovely to work with, they're lovely to put alongside, and just your natural markings on there are really sweet as well. But it's that gorgeous. Oh, do apologise folks, we've got the wrong code on your screen. We'll be getting there in just a second because that's stated faceted. We are just experiencing some technical difficulties. Thank you so much for your patience. We love you. We do. So, these are your 160 carats of Blue Mist Fire Agate plain rounds in the 8mm. RH TA 92. £7.45. One of our lowest prices, £7.45. Come on. So £7.45, and we're going to go to our 8mm faceted in just a moment. Actually, got loads of you there on the phone lines, and in fact, the plain look lovely next to the faceted. So there's lots and lots. It. Now, when we come to those faceted, bear that in mind, but when we go to the Manager Special, look. This 3-strand pack that's not the Fire Agate is your Manager Special. I'm going to take out the plain rounds. I'm going to bring in the faceted rounds. And they just add a bit of sparkle into it, don't they? Don't they? So, what you're seeing on your screen doesn't actually respond to your item code just for, oh, there we go. It does any second now. Okay, so we're looking now at the faceted round. So same size we've just seen. If you're on the phone lines, just take down all the codes and say you want all of them. I mean, while they're available, these are going to sell out today with the rate that people are coming in. It wouldn't surprise me if we sell out by the end of the day, if not during the live show, honestly. So if you are watching the repeat, just do try and get in there a little bit quicker. I mean, look at them. They're faceted and they're £7.95. You need to be getting these. RSTA31. I love the sparkle against that pale. RSTA31. Now we are going to be approaching our final kit of the show imminently as well. And actually, we've got some aspects of the final kit that would look beautiful with these as well. So £7.95. You've already seen that 3-strand pack we're doing for the manager special on your screen. I hope you've got that code RSTA31 because we're going to go now. The Manager Special is the point of the day where we really do an amazing PR offer. This is going to work as an advertising device for you. This is, as you as jewellery makers, this works as an advertising device for us. We're going to be doing these at a fraction of what they should be selling at. And oh my goodness, right, you're going to have to be quick. Trust me. Get on the phone lines now. I'm just going to get some details of individual measurements and individual gemstones for you in just a second. But honestly, the Manager's Special is one of the deals of the whole day because we take a hit on it. And the reason we take a hit on it is to really get lots of you out there who are regular viewers to say thank you. And also for those of you out there who have never shopped from us before, this is to get you shopping with us. So we use it as a very good advertising device. You can see here you've got ocean blue and white Chinese jade as well as the fire agate, and the fire agate is here in this beautiful fuchsia pinks, and then you lovely, really lovely. To be honest, when I first looked at this Chinese jade, I actually thought it might be, I did question whether it was a form of lepidolite. Do you see what I mean? Now these are 15mm in their diameter on the puffy coins and 12 on this beautiful white. But when I put that white next to the pink, they almost take on this sort of rose quartz aspect. I'll show that to you now. Do you see that very delicate hue of pink? Now also, if you think, you've obviously got some of the blue fire agate, haven't you? Look at that in the mix. Any of the fire agate we brought to you in today's show would work so beautifully. You are going to be absolutely blown away by the price of this, no two ways about it. No two ways, you'll be blown away because we're taking a massive hit on it. They're brand new, they've never been seen before, and already we're taking a massive hit on it. This is a Manager's Special offer. VSQZ84. £11.95. Now that is what's referred to as a bargain. Best of luck, everyone. They are 3 strands. They're 38 centimetres each strand. You've got the ocean blue, the white, which are your Chinese jade, and then the absolutely beautiful fuchsia hue of the agate. Gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. Now, don't worry if you come through to a queue. We've got plenty of stock of this available. It would be nonsensical for us to do a Manager's Special that didn't have a big quantity, because then we couldn't get our message that we're trying to get across to everybody. £11.95. 0800 644 655. £11.95. It's a free phone number. They're just gorgeous, and of course you can see at the bottom of your screen, oh, just a moment ago, we had the fire agate popping up, the blue mist fire agate. I'm just going to pop that blue mist fire agate in shot once again. There you go. If you're in the tiny queue, don't worry, we know you're there. It's a free phone number if you're calling off a landline, and this is gorgeous, £11.95. How gorgeous are those? VSQZ84. Now, just bear with us on the phone lines. We are experiencing, during the live show, some very high volumes of phone calls, but we will be with you as soon as we can. Okay, we're going to move along to our next kit. You know how I said I've got a kit? It's like the equivalent of getting 8 strands. Hello, here it is. Hello. Hematite, black tourmaline, white quartz and red coral. every single one of these strands is 90 centimetres in length. Well, when you think our average size strand is a 38 centimetre strand, it's more than double. So it's the equivalent of getting 8. And they're gorgeous. Now, I'm going to start off, first of all, with these. Now, Sarah out there, she's one of our regulars. She loves making cuff-style bracelets, you know, the knitted-style bracelets. Actually, sorry to be a pain, Kim, have we possibly got that knitted bracelet that Sheila did for us some time ago with the peridot nuggets? Do you know the one? She knows the one. She's going to have a look. Because you can do so much with nuggets. I think they're a real investment because they allow your kit to go so much further. You get a completely different texture. And you're going to be blown away by the price of them. Ah, we've got it. Brilliant. Thank you, my lovely. Now, a lot of you, I know, love the idea of doing knitted bracelets. Here's one. Sheila, I remember I talk about this so much, this bracelet. Now, this obviously,
a while, but it was worth it.
It's amazing. But look at that as a bracelet. That's nuggets. Now, that's peridot, so we're not looking at gemstones included in this kit. But look at that for a cuff. Amazing bracelet. And that's knitted nuggets onto elastic. So it's got a great strand on it. Great stretch rather. Okay, so I'll pop that to one side. So these, first of all, this is your black tourmaline. They're really shiny, they're really lustrous. You're going to be blown away. This kit, do you know what? It's going under £20. Going under £20 for the lot. Then we're moving on to this hematite. 550 carats. Now, once again, have a look back on Facebook. Just before I came on air this morning, I had a very quick brief read through. We don't offer, but I did this morning and saw people have been doing price comparisons to hematite necklaces they'd seen elsewhere. There's 550 carats in this, double the length of the other strands that we have usually in the show. We've then got, look at this, a beautiful hue of the coral, and this is red coral. Look at your oranges, your tangerines, those really beautiful strawberry reds. And then this is my that is fab. Now that, with those, do you like that? Oh yeah. Do you like that? That's using the white quartz nuggets from this kit, and it's called Mon Chéri, with the fire agate. Mon chéri amour. Everyone in the studio started having a little sing then. That was lovely. There's so much here. There's well over 1,000 carats of genuine gemstones. You've then also got 50 metres of the silver colour beading thread, 6 metres of the clear elastic, a large and small organza gift bag, and you've got 150 metres of the 0.25mm monofilament, which is going to be really useful for your nuggets as well. We've then got 95 sterling silver, 10 crimp beads, 10 head pins, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasp and jump rings. So this is the equivalent of having 8 strands of gemstones. HG, NG, 53. Good luck everyone, because this is going under £20 and it's the fastest people to get it. We haven't got a great deal of stock of this available for you. I don't know, I certainly don't remember doing a whole nugget kit before, and it's £17.95, because if you work out, on average, we're around about, I don't even know, for the white quartz nuggets, I don't know what you pay for just those on its own. They're gorgeous. So we're going to go over to see Sheila, and she has actually also used a few little extras I'll talk you through in just a minute. Oh yeah, Sheila, it's National Australia Day. Hello. Hello. Amazing price for almost 8 strands and all your 925 sterling silver and your gift bag and your beading thread and your 6 metres of elastic and your monofilament, all for less than £18. I mean, it's crazy.
Crazy. Ooh.
Now, you've made 7 pieces, but you said you reckon you could probably made about 12.
Made about 12 at least. Yes.
On one kit for less than £20, genuine gemstones, solid 925 sterling silver, for less than £18, 12 pieces.
Definitely.
Impressive, hey?
Probably
Really
more
impressive.
actually, because I've done a plaited necklace and a plaited bracelet. So that's
Just going
what
to move
took
your
it.
cup of tea out the way.
Sorry,
just a
yes,
sec.
it's
No,
in the
fine.
way, isn't it? Sorry.
They are really amazing. So can you talk us through, where did you start?
I started with a necklace actually because I did a whole chip nugget kit when we very first started, and it was really popular for the fact that it had like a 3-strand, and the nuggets do go such a long way.
They do, don't they? I
Yeah.
love that twist necklace as well that brings them all in.
Yeah,
And
so
the
so
matching bracelets,
yeah, so I did that
lovely.
and that first really, and then I had the pendants to add to it, and what else did I have? Oh, the chain. I had some chain. Did I? No, I didn't. I can't remember now. I can't remember what I had. What did I have to add to it?
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
Don't
The
worry,
crack-
I'll show you.
There you go.
I'll show you in
I'm
just
trying
a
to
second
see where
what
they
Sheila
all
had. So
are.
on the front of that necklace, you can see that Sheila had the 2 silver
Oh,
balls,
there you
and
go.
you'd made your own chain. You see,
Yeah.
you were more clever than you realised.
Oh, I
Made
can see. I can see them now. Yes, I couldn't see them in the light. There we
So
go.
that's at the bottom of the necklace with the white quartz and the hematite cluster in the centre. Got the little silver balls at the bottom of it. There you go. And they come in a pack of 3. Now, they aren't just your average balls. They've actually got this texture to them as well. Ooh. And all these extras are going to be coming up on the bottom of your screen. They come in a pack of 3. They're 8mm in their diameters, and they're brushed silver. And they're $7.95 for 3. For how many? For 3. Okay. So we are now looking at also real fabulous scope if you're wanting to do multi-strand pieces is to be able to use more than one loop on a slider clasp, and these come with 3 on either side. So that gives you the ability, doesn't it, Sheila, just to be able to do your 3 strands.
To do 3-stranding, yeah. And there is a little bit of a technique to that, because it isn't really as simple as you think.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to see that.
It
technique
is
fab.
when you know how it is.
It is when you know how. Well,
Yes,
that's why
it
you're
is.
here. You are going to give us the know-how. I'm sorry, my nail varnish has come off during the show today. So those are coming in a pack of 3, and you get them for $11.95. And then the other accessory that Sheila had as well, we can see at the bottom of our necklace that's on the silver bust, and that's the beautiful filigree, beautiful, oh, I love it, this gorgeous little flower. You can just see it sneaking in there. That's really, yeah, I like it. And it's solid 925 sterling silver, and that's a 3cm diameter, so that's really, really, really lovely. Gives a very different, elegant look, and the beauty of that being solid silver as well is it's quite malleable, so you can always perhaps lay it over the finger. We've made rings out of these in the past as well, so just adding something like that. And when a kit's less than £20, you can afford to add on. So we're talking about the equivalent of 8 strands for less than £18. So we're going to look at a technique. Which necklace are you?
Well, I
was
thought
it a necklace or the
the
bracelet?
plaited one, maybe, because
Lovely. Okay.
where's it? Have you got the
Do you want the
clasp
3?
there?
Yeah, of course, yeah. So you're keeping them on their original strands?
No, this is just me,
Oh, okay,
because
for the
otherwise
sake
it
of
would have taken
demonstration.
a while for me
Okay.
to have to sort of thread all those on. So
And you
I
just
thought
put
it's
it onto
easier.
the beading thread or the
You just-
monofilament?
And another way to do that is to get your beading thread.
So it's beading thread. It's not mono-strand them on. You'd go for the beading thread.
Yes, because in this instant, yes,
Okay.
I would, because I'm not actually stranding. I'm not taking lots through the nuggets.
Oh,
I'm only
okay,
taking
'cause
the
it's
one,
a one
'cause
strand.
It's a one strand. It's
Fab.
3 strands, but it's twisted.
This is now limited stock, just so you know. Remember, Sheila said, you know, she's made 7 pieces, but easily could have made 12 for less than £18. I think we can safely say it is a bargain. What is it, everybody?
It's a bargain. Oh, there we go.
You can tell it's towards the end of the show. Everyone's like, it's a bargain.
No,
I need my lunch.
to save your hands and your fingers, I actually hold, excuse my fingers as well, I've been doing wires, so they're a bit mucky now. So if you actually hold them and then thread them through like that, and you're not actually having to pick them up individually, and you're getting quite a few all together on your strand. The smaller they get, it is a little bit fiddly to have to pick them up and thread them on. So doing it like this, it saves you time, and it's kinder as well to your aching hands afterwards. So that's the way I do it. So I'll put those back on the strand now, and to actually plait them, obviously I'm having to be careful here because I don't want those to fall off. Obviously won't do it.
Would you crimp them at one end then?
Yes, you do it in your normal way. You crimp it in your normal way. Make sure that if, with you having the 3 strand, that when you've attached it there, before you actually secure it, make sure that it sort of goes round and it fits in properly. Otherwise you won't have the twist where you want it to, if that makes any sense.
I see. Yep. So make sure you're lining it up.
Is that
Put it,
there
yeah, the opposite way, that's it.
So that has to go, I'll put that, can you see it, Lucy?
Yeah. What you'll see when you get it
There
home,
you go.
folks, so if I just give you a close-up here, you'll see that there is a gap. And when you push it, they just go through that little gap just there. So you might need, to be honest, we are waiting for another Helping Hands, another delivery of Helping Hands, Handy Andy to
I
come
love
in.
him, he's here. When I'm doing bracelets, I love him, it.
He's under the table.
He
Handy
is.
Andy.
He's under there.
There you go, here he is. Look
The
out
bracelet's
for this with
fabulous.
the magnifying glass and the 2 pincers. He is brilliant. He's only $4.95 and we're waiting for another stock delivery. That should be coming in imminently. I'll try and let you know when that will be in.
And that's where you put your bracelet, within the 2. And I find them when I'm actually doing a charm bracelet, or it's fabulous to use that.
We are out of stock at the moment, but we're hoping to get some in again very, very soon. Okay, so you might want to go for your Handy Andy. So making sure, first tip here is your slider clasp here with your 3 rings on. Just make sure you're aware that they're going to line up opposite to each other before you start plaiting.
Now I'm obviously not going to sort of put the crimp bead on and everything. I might just tie a knot, but for when you very first start, put them lining up so that you've actually got them in the right hole for your, so they're not actually crossed when you start.
Okay.
So they're actually, so if I just put a quick knot in there just to secure that a little bit, and then it'll be easy to undo then too.
So you will be crimping, but for the sake of the demonstration,
just for the sake of the demonstration, I've just tied that to hold.
Okay.
And then just literally, as you would a normal plait, just plait them. And just keep teasing them up until you're quite happy with how tight they go in. And then just literally, as you would a plait in the hair. I mean, they will move because.
And do you think for the necklace, is it best to go for a tighter plait, a looser plait?
I like it as it is. To be honest, that's just my choice. I think that's
probably just a little bit looser. And Sheila's used the coral all together, the black tourmaline all together, and 1 strand with all of the strands on. So I think that works so beautifully.
And I mean, the more that you actually do plait it, then the more nuggets that you'll use.
True.
So
Very
to keep
true.
it.
Yeah.
And then when you actually get to the end, don't put them on as I have done in the beginning. Get your clasp at the bottom and just put them on so that make sure they're as tight as you can. Can you see that? Move that up a little bit.
There we go, got it
there. We go. So I mean, obviously you would tease it and be quite happy with that. And then make sure that the position that they're in, attach them onto your bottom clasp, onto your opposite clasp rather. And then that keeps them in place.
Perfect.
So,
fab.
There you go.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much. Again, quite a simple technique when you actually watch it. It's just being aware of getting that clasp in the right angle, and that 3-strand clasp is going to be an essential addition if you're going to want to do those designs, so go for it. We're going to go and scoot over here and have a look at the kit once again. I'll see you in a tick for the wall of fame.
Okay. Can I just say Lucy, that some people tend to think that if you actually just twist them and then attach them, that they'll stay twisted, but they don't. That's why you have to do it this way. Yeah.
Fab.
Sorry. Okay.
Fab. No, absolutely. That's why you're here. We love you. We love you. Let's have another quick gander. We have still got some stock available of this, and it's the equivalent of getting 8 strands for £17.95, as well as all of your silver. Now, if you think our basic silver packs, even when they're on special offer, are still around the £10.95 mark, you've got 30 pieces of 925 sterling silver, 90 centimetres of black tourmaline, of hematite, of white quartz, and of course your coral there. Large and small organza gift bag, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metre clear elastic, and 150 metres of the 0.25mm monofilament. Now, I just want to, however, remind you, if you didn't see the early bird at the start of the show, hello, my beauties. Hello, my little beauties. I thought it sounded a little bit like the Wicked Witch of the West. Okay. We have done an amazing offer for our early bird special, which you can see at the bottom of your screen. It's £13.90 for all 3. Now, it's a 3 for 2 offer. You're getting all 3 for the price of 2, £13.90. They would look amazing, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they look amazing with that kit? So still less than £30. Oh, sorry, actually just over £30 for all of that. Amazing. Talking about amazing, let's have a look at your designs as we go over now to the Wall of Fame. We've got 8 to get through now, Wall of Fame entries.
Right.
Go for.
Those are fabulous, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Number 492, this is from Aisha. This is beautiful and unique handmade necklace and earrings, a combination of 163 carats of Malay jade with different sizes of purple agate, graduated nuggets and 925 sterling silver findings. Hope this will be featured on your Wall of Fame. Thank you, Aisha. And it is, it's beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous. Well done, her. I've got one here at 500, and I love the way you've displayed it. It's like pizzazz. Look at me. I love it. I love it. And it says, this is from Regita in Bromley. Hi, JM. Please find my Oh, Ollie would like you to know, Regita, that he used to live in Bromley. He just went, I used to live in Bromley. Please find my entry for the Wall of Fame. I started watching JM in September, and since then I've been hooked to the channel and to clicking the Buy Now button on the website. Thanks a ton for introducing me to this new hobby and loving it so much. I have a big stash of gemstones, and so I'm able to make jewellery for myself and friends as gifts. I send one entry every week, and and she's saying there, thanks again for showing most of them on the show. Hope this one makes it onto the wall. I made the set to go with a couple of my saris. You guessed it right, my wardrobe directs me towards picking up the right colour combinations for the jewellery. Have a great day from Regita in Bromley. Regita, I love it. And if you've got saris that colour, I think they are, oh my word, I love that colour. Well done, hun. 500.
And this is from Anne, and you're number 1, Anne. And that's lapis, which is lovely. This gets on the new Wall of Fame. It is one of my early sets made from lapis cubes and rounds from JM. I like the new way of showing the Wall of Fame entries. I found your channel in June whilst off work and have been hooked since. Need to start selling jewellery now to make space and money to buy more gems. This new hobby is all-consuming. Lots of love, Anne. It is indeed.
Now, we've got one here and it says, hello, JM. Hello, Christina in Salisbury. Here's my entry to the Wall of Fame, consists of the black agate, silver mesh balls and my own silver charms. Best wishes from Christina in Salisbury. Christina, thanking you very kindly. That is gorgeous.
And this is number 3, and this is from Helen in Scotland. Hi, Helen. This is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. I love this piece for its simplicity. The peacock pearls are a statement. They need nothing else to make them noticeable. I finished them with a lovely silver magnetic rose clasp, which can be worn on the side or on the back of the neck. The choice is there for the owner of the timeless piece. These were actually purchased by a close friend of mine, and so many people have admired them. It's her birthday this week, and I have just made her a matching pair of earrings. I am totally addicted to making jewellery and would love to win the Wall of Fame so that I have a spending spree on JM. Presenters and designers have been fab over the last weeks. As always, so inspiring. Keep it up.
Oh, Helen, well done.
Number
that is beautiful.
3.
I love that
Helen.
asymmetric
It's
line
very
as
simple.
well.
It's
With
beautiful.
that clasp is lovely. And this one is from Liz. Hi, Liz. Liz says, hi, everyone at JM. Hope you had a great Christmas and New Year. I got the children's kit in November for my granddaughter's 9th birthday, and she's been showing interest in jewellery making when staying at our house. I bought her the travel kit when it was reduced and the beadboard. Oh, you're a good gran, aren't you? She was over the moon to get all her own tools. I was babysitting a couple of Saturdays ago and told her to bring her stuff with her so I could help her make something. I let her design her own and not only put the catch and earrings and findings for her. So the first thing she said when she was finished was, could I put it on the Wall of Fame for her to try and win? Savvy 9-year-old. So I've only just got round to doing this for her. Hope she is luckier than her granny, so please find attached a photo of her handiwork. Thanks for all this being fun and a helpful show from Liz. Liz, I'm wishing you all the luck in the world for your little 9-year-old granddaughter. Good luck. It's gorgeous.
It's fantastic.
Yay.
We haven't done this one, have we? No.
We haven't done that one.
We haven't done that one, no, that's good then. That's number 6. That's lovely as well, isn't it? Very simple, but
yeah, they're beautiful.
Aren't they effective?
Yeah,
gorgeous. And this is from Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
In Lincoln. Hi, Heidi. Here's my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's made from the Lasting Impression kit. Jasper long pendant pieces, Jasper rounds, Chinese jade small rounds, and 2 different sizes of hematite rondelles. I love this necklace. It's definitely one of my favourites. I hope to get to see it on TV. Thanks for all the amazing ideas and gemstones you show. Love and hugs. That's really lovely.
Heidi,
I do
well
love
done.
that.
That is gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous.
Number
Got fabulous
6.
taste in gemstones. And the final one is number 5, final one for today. And this is from Donna. Hi to all at the JM family. I love the fact you call us that. Everybody on Facebook, all of you as JM family. Here's my Wall of Fame design. I use the Dalmatian jasper and black onyx. It's very basic, but sometimes the gems do the work. Hope you like it. And Donna, I 100% agree with you there. Donna, good luck. You are number 5. Right. Really low stock on that amazing nugget kit, under £20. The details are there on your screen. But as always, we like to make you aware of how you can enter the Wall of Fame, so this is how you do so.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
This beadbox features 3 strands of red jasper and 3 strands of aventurine totaling 1,240 carats, all for just $19.95. These earthy tones are great for your autumn collection. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code DFP038. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
Our final strand of the Blue Mist Fire Agate is available for you right now. So let's bring it to you. And I've still got 2 more amazing offers, one of which is completely brand new to bring to you. Look at these. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. I don't know if my body reacted to that sneeze in the slightest, did it? It's like there was a sudden earthquake. Oh dear, okay. So this is probably one of your largest carat weights that we've got of the gemstone. It's 580 carats and they go from 40 massive 15 by 20, and they're the barrel shape. Now I brought these out earlier just to give you a heads up because we had the howlite and we just hardly have, out of all of the strands that we've had available, this is our lowest availability on this. In fact, there's less than 50 strands for you to allocate. HRTA67. Best of luck for our final strand available in the range at £9.45. If any of it, it's all launched on the website. Have a look under your, well, if you go to the code, first of all, HRTA67, that should bring up this product alongside the rest of the fire agate. We are looking into changing the web search facility for you so you can start putting in descriptions. At the moment you need a code. So in order to be able to source all of the Blue Mist Fire Agate, if you put in the code HRTA67, around it you should see any stock that's remaining of our other parts of the range from the Blue Mist Fire Agate. £9.45, it's not even £9.95, it's £9.45. Bargain, have it, pop it in your basket. Okay, I'm going to move on here to, do you know what? They look so amazing together as well. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Now, just so you know, with the Blue Mist Fire Agate as well, we do have 10mm rounds available for you. What's the price on those, please, Karen? On the 10mm rounds? £7.95 for the 10mm plain rounds. So if you'd like them, you can call up or you can find them on the website. 10mm rounds, £7.45. Okay, now this for two offer. Now we've got less than 100 of them available for you. I love it. Doesn't it remind you of sort of a Dalmatian jasper type feel to it? But this is palm wood and they are the saucer beads measuring 15 by 10mm. I love them. They measure 15 by 10mm each. And these, again, if you've ever seen Debbie doing her demonstration on the polymer clay, she demonstrates this on the show quite a lot, this shape. Aren't they gorgeous? We want them. We need them. We need them.
They're beautiful.
Hello, Sheila over there. Hello.
Oh dear, I'll have to go grab some of those.
So the code on these is KECR97. They're 3 for 2 offer, so you're going to get 3 strands for the same price of 2. Now each of these strands, it's guaranteed minimum of 38cm strand. I'm thinking they're way longer than that. I love that speckled effect. And this is natural palm wood. They're really, really lightweight, but the beauty of wood is you can get quite a chunky, quite heavy look. And actually, to be honest, they'd work really nicely with the coffee jasper that Sheila's had in her challenge day and the smoky quartz, yeah, and the black onyx.
Oh, yes.
And the copper beads.
Too late now.
Too late now.
Too late.
So really limited stock, less than 100 of these bundles available for you to grab. And today, all 3 strands, you get for £13.90. And if you know some friends as well, if you don't want all of them, in order to get 3 strands for £13.90, have a little chat on Facebook and see if someone wants to share that pack with you. Grab those, they are stunning and they're going really quickly. And then my final brand new item to bring to you today actually could work really nice with them. There's something very tribal about those. Loving those. Look at those. These are red agate faceted rondelles, aren't they fab? And they're measuring 10 by 5mm each. You see, we had a kit on earlier with the massive carnelian on it. I think this would be gorgeous with them. There's hot paprika, chili reds and oranges in there. JLVI31. There's 310 carats in that single strand and they're measuring 10 by 5mm each. Now they're brand new in today. I love the sparkle and again I think they'd lovely with some gold findings. They'd look really lovely with gold findings. So here we go. They're measuring 10 by 5 millimeters each, and they're just £9.95. I'll give you a little bit of an idea how they're going to look against the skin tone. Really beautiful, aren't they? 0800 644 655. That's a free phone number for you to be able to call up. Add onto your order, and it's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases. Actually, they would look amazing with the early bird as well, your 3 strands of the faceted black onyx rice beads. To see those, probably the best thing to do is just catch the repeat of the show. 3 for 2 offer available there. Congratulations. Now apparently we have had another text message in, so let's have a look. I wonder if it's Prince William. It's not Prince William, but it is Julie. Hi Julie. And it says, hi Lucy and all at JM. Hi Julie, could you please give my gran a mention? She is 90 years young today. I made her a cross out of amethyst and quartz, all from JM. Thank you from Julie and Chloe, who's 4. Oh, well, to Julie's gran, the happiest of happy birthdays to you. 90 years young today, and you're going to be wearing JM jewellery, just loving it. Happy birthday. Sheila would also like to say,
happy birthday.
Happy
I think
birthday.
that's amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Fabulous.
So I'm going to come over now with me, my final bit of my cup of tea. We're going to see, I'll just redress myself, nice. So we'll scoot over. Now then, I think I referred to it as coffee jasper just before, but it is in fact wood jasper. This amazing, amazing gemstone that's proven to be a big focal point in what you've made today. And you've only used 1 strand.
I've only got a few. Yeah, that's all I've made, and that's all I've got left.
Amazing. So with just this 1 single strand, Sheila has made some big feature pieces. See, this is why we have Sheila on as a designer. Look at these designs. All made live during the show. They are amazing. Could you talk us through what you've done, please?
Well, I've done a little bit of wire work on the one on the silver bust. I've just done some swirls and then attached one of the larger African wood jasper on there, and then I've just carried it through, and I've got a couple of these were in stash box.
Yeah.
So I actually bought those out to put onto the
We've still got copper beads available on the website, I believe, as well, so you can always have a look on the website. They are, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. They really are. And this one here, such a stunning piece, isn't it? I saw that and I thought, oh, I've got to use that with this today. And then I just sort of made, I've got to finish it off in the middle a bit, but and then I made some of the seats of the beady beads just with a mixture of the various gemstones.
That's gorgeous. So that's with the amethyst and peacock pearl.
Yeah, and then just made that quite bold there because I think it, I don't know, it just I just liked it.
You can see the peacock pearls at the bottom of your screen there. They're 9mm for just £7.95. And then in the centre of that, hasn't that worked beautifully with the smoky quartz on that one? Both the peacock pearls and then that next one as well. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yes, they've all mixed in really, really well. I absolutely loved it today. Really did. Not that I don't love it every day, you know what I mean, but that was a real. They're all real feature pieces, aren't they? And then I just used some of the wire mesh sort of rose gold beads and did some of the wire work around the side on the bracelet.
Amazing. I love that.
And then with the earrings, I rolled it on the end of the bead reamer. The bead reamer, yeah. And then I just put some wire through and attached gemstones at the top and made a little bit of a dangly bit at the bottom.
Gorgeous, and everything that Sheila's been using is appearing on your screen, either on the left-hand screen as you're looking at it, or down at the bottom of the screen. So that African wood jasper, they are really, really big, and down at the bottom of your screen you can see the details for that incredible amethyst. It's only £7.95 for the strand that Sheila has used, and the peacock pearls, I've got the peacock pearls here, they're just £7.95 as well. They're beautiful. 9mm peacock pearls, and then that incredibly sparkly smoky quartz in the faceted rondelles. Again, It's really very, very stunning indeed. So Sheila's just carrying on with another little piece now, so we'll make sure all of it gets photographed for you and shown on the website. So thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a fabulous show as always.
This goes quick.
I know,
Doesn't it?
so quick.
Flies by.
Time flies when you're having fun. Catch the repeat show if you can, because we do have stock still available on the Blue Mist Fire agate, so if you can grab some of that, you'll regret it if you don't, especially at the price it's at. So thank you very much to you, Sheila.
Thank you
Fab
to
as
you.
always. We're going to have a tuna sandwich.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a tuna sandwich.
You
Gonna
take
go and have
care,
a gas bag.
everybody.
Yeah, do take care. Have a lovely rest of the afternoon. Hope it's not raining where you are. Enjoy the repeats, and there'll be a live show for you at 9 tomorrow. Bye
See
for
you
now.
soon. Bye-bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or Freesat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!